To say.
Got
them all written down here.
Okay, I think that's everybody lecterns.
Let's go.
Yo!
I can't speak to the lecterns, but everybody is in game.
You've all found places.
So it would seem.
Yes.
Just swapped over, so I'm also recording.
Yay! Live and working as should.
Hopefully,
Flash.
I had to reset
Hello.
my headset 3 times today just trying to read this book.
Oh, ouch.
I've been only struggling. It has been real.
Okay, welcome. Is everyone ready for the rules, or does someone need to do something or set something up?
I'm ready.
Fair enough.
Ready for rules?
Good to go.
I believe we're ready. Or I'm ready.
Okay. Everybody can hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. Thank you all for joining. Blood on the Clock Tower is a real-life social deduction board game by the amazing folks at the Pandemonium Institute. This world is our unofficial digital interpretation of that board game. You're going to receive a role on the good or evil team once you arrive in the medieval village of Ravenswood Bluff. Your role is your secret identity. You will find descriptions of all the roles on your lectern in front of you and on the wall in the tavern room that's being prepared for your visit. Unfortunately, not all is well in Ravenswood Bluff. A demon kills by night and hides as a resident by day. The good team wants to find and execute this demon. If the one demon is dead, the good team wins. It's as simple as that. The evil team wants to destroy the village. If there are only 2 living residents left, the evil team wins. That's it. That's your end game right there. We play the game in 2 phases, day phase, night phase. This is a talking game, so during the day we talk. Generally, good players share their information and tell the truth, but some have incentive not to. Evil players will likely pretend to be one of the good characters while spreading false information. While in Ravenswood Bluff, you may say whatever you want at any time, unless a storyteller, and that's Delta and myself, asks for silence. You can use the buildings in town to hold private conversations. They work exactly like Discord chat channels. You'll hear a sound of a door when you go in and out of them. And you need to keep anything related to the game within this world. You should not send DMs to any other player. You shouldn't do anything like that. Any conversation you have with anyone here in the world should be either directly to them, like talking, or not at all, right? If you have any kind of a problem at all, you're more than welcome to just raise your hand. If you're in VR, yell, hey, I need a storyteller, or you can DM one of us here in game, or you can DM in Discord. It doesn't matter. Whatever way you want to get a hold of me or Delta, do it, and we will help you out. If you want to get our attention the absolute fastest, and I'm already regretting what I'm about to tell you, but if you press middle click, or I don't know what is on VR, but you go to the Clock Tower menu, there's a book and it says request a storyteller. Go ahead and click it. Why the hell not?
Did it.
I'm hearing 1,000 bells and it hurts my ears so much. We will stop whatever we are doing if we hear one of those bells. And we will basically come right here to the center of town where this fire is and expect you to be standing here. And then we will just grab you and take you into a room and you can have whatever private discussion you want with us. Sometimes, maybe you just have an issue with your stream and you just need to take a break for a second or whatever. Or sometimes you might be evil as fuck and you might want to bluff that you're a good character, and so you might want to just use up some of our time. Feel free to do that if you wish. For literally any purpose. If Pseudo is bullying you, absolutely do request a storyteller and tell me that.
Won't happen.
I will.
He's gonna make me
It will be my pleasure to yell at Pseudo for you.
I hit the bell, yell at him.
Wow. I can't believe this right now.
All right, so listen. That was all during the day, right? You're just going to walk around, you're going to talk. During the night, you're going to sleep. You're not supposed to talk about the game state when you sleep. The reason being is us storytellers are going to wake some of you at random times in the night to carry out your ability or to give you information. You are going to hear a whooshing sound before you're being woken up or sent to sleep. Don't say, oh my gosh, what is that whooshing sound? Because then everyone will be like, oh, we know you're going to talk to the storytellers, right? Unless you're metagaming, in which case metagame away. But in general, don't say anything when you're being brought up. We'll give you the information and then we'll send you back. In general, there is a ton of information in this game. some of it may be wrong. If you are drunk or poisoned in this game, you have no ability to speak of, but us storytellers will pretend that you have the most amazing ability in the world, and we will give you all kinds of information that means absolutely nothing. So, hope you're not drunk or poisoned. But listen, like, at any one time, there's only one drunk and there's only one person poisoned. So, like, what's the odds it could be you? Not very much. It's fine. If at any point you're like, I don't know how this character works or whatever, just like I said, use the ask a storyteller thing. During the day is the greatest time to ask us questions because we're often just floating around listening to stuff, right? This game, of course, is about deception and trickery, and it can be mentally and emotionally stressful. So we just ask always that people respect their fellow players, and the phrase that the Clock Tower board game people like to use is kill with grace and die with dignity. And kind of it. The one word of caution I will give you is when you do arrive in that tavern, there's going to be a hanging roll above the window. It's going to say you are the and what you are. If the color is blue, you're a good character. If the color is a reddish color, you are an evil character. Right next to that, it says like touch here for strategy advice. That will take you to the wiki for the board game. And you should go to the wiki page for your character, and you should read the wiki page. Why should you read the wiki page? Well, we've definitely had new players walk out in the middle of town and go, hey, everybody, I'm the Slayer, and I learn who the demon is at night. And then everybody looks at them and goes, that's not how that roll works. We're going to kill you right now. So, highly recommend you read the wiki page. You don't have to read it for every character. Just read it for the one that you are. So at least you know what's up. You know how to do it the right way. And if you're evil and you've decided you're going to bluff as a character, oh my God, absolutely read that page because you're making up everything as you go along. And if you have not read the page, it's so hard to just make up things with no, facts or background information to speak of. There's a few more rules, but we will give those when they are required. So for now, does anyone have any questions on any of that? It's pretty straightforward. Okay.
Improv.
We are 1 minute away from 15, so
Whoa!
it is now
Guys, I can't take
15.
this anymore. I'm freaking out. Let's go.
Just give us
We're
1
gonna
second.
be even for many people. I can feel all the eyes on me.
Have a nice little chat. Share your deepest fears and secrets, and just give us literally 1 minute to set up these rolls.
Right.
Hi.
Hi.
What
Hi.
are you doing that for, buddy?
Oh, I'm sitting down.
Oh, okay. To me, it looks like you're like literally like crouched, like I don't even know. Yeah,
Hi,
it looks
Aurora.
like you're ready to pounce and like rip my head off.
Might be her.
Go off your head.
That's tough. That's fair.
Oh,
Respect that. The grind set, so true.
The crimes.
Your podium is too
Oh,
small.
okay. I now have all the rest of my chats and yada yada set up. Cool.
Sorted.
I got my stuff set up too.
Woo!
You look stunning today, to be honest. To be honest. Tibia. Tibia bone. Bone tibia.
Hi.
Guess what?
Okay, I'm
What?
sorry.
I get it. No, I like it.
I didn't mean to jump that high.
Thanks.
VT is in my chat, and they say hi.
Yeah, no one's in my chat right now.
Ah! They have chosen me.
Hi, VT.
Hazard, I can hear myself through your mic.
That again.
Not a big deal. Just in case no one else is like, you know.
VT, you
I've
traitor.
adjusted this noise gate like 4 times now.
Damn.
I wasn't sure who it was, but I was hearing that, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Click below.
it's my headset mic apparently picking up my speakers on the headset.
Oh damn.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. That's a hard one to figure out.
Because I don't have earmuffs on this headset.
Yeah.
It's the XR Elite, so it's open.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's like 4
Mhm.
segments until it resets 3.
Blair's
I didn't
being a
think it
cute
was,
cat. Yes, he is. Look at that full body tracking action. Look at that. He can lift his legs.
I can
He
move.
can dance. Well, he can't dance, but he can try to
No,
dance.
you're right. I can't dance for shit.
Dance for us, you clown.
No.
Thank
Hang
you
on. Which
for
way am I
hello.
facing? I need to face this way. I need to face my room. Otherwise, I'm
I
gonna
was told
punch
not
something.
to shake my mouse too much because it'll be nauseating for the stream.
Oh, nauseating for the stream. Anyone watching me, just you're seeing what I'm seeing.
Yeah. I gotta actually wait. Aren't you in third person?
Yeah, so I can see what everyone's seeing, and then I have my perspective up in the corner. But if someone's looking at that
Wait a
corner,
minute. So if I stand right here.
think I should
Yeah.
custom one from the avatar.
Ah, I'm on your stream now.
Yeah, me too. I'm one of the free ones.
Sup, gamers?
Yeah.
stop.
I think I fixed it. It was on the wrong mic.
Stream snipe.
I like this one because it looks like it's character.
It looks.
I gotta bring the camera down to Jiro's level.
Don't trust you already.
My cats immediately came over to me as soon as I crouched down to go down to your height, and they're immediately like, "Attention!"
Me? No, I was over with Blair harassing him.
Wow.
Hello, VT. I now see you in chat. Ugh.
Pseudo, say something.
Hi.
Something.
I am Pseudo. I am a fox. I am live.
That's
We
too
are
much.
playing.
You're not a fox right now. You're a
Liar.
dragon. You're a Charizard.
Okay, as soon as Hal gets back, we will start.
The boy is burning.
Reappeared in a puff of smoke.
Oh my goodness.
Resonite. It is Resonite. Good observation.
Do I have my
See, I've got mine set instead of as Resonite. Mine's just set as games and demos, because technically we're in Resonite, but we're playing Blood. So it's like
As the actual game being Resonate.
I
Yeah,
just use
I'd put
Resonate.
Resonate.
fair.
I'm intrigued by this red dot.
You can also set it to blood on the clock tower itself. That's the game.
Either or.
Fair.
I'd
There's a
recommend
red dot.
doing Resonate and then just having clock tower. Or
Oh, hang on, there's a red dot. Red dot.
Oh yeah, that's our
Red dot. Red dot. Red dot. Red dot.
Red dot.
Red dot.
Red dot.
Red dot.
Red dot.
Red dot.
Red dot.
There's a red dot.
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 Red dot. Over here.
Red dot spotted.
I'd like crouch. Oh,
Red-
I guess I can crouch.
I can't
Oh
reach
my
slow
God.
enough.
Giant flare reaching for red dot. This is my red dot.
Oh, fine. I'll go back.
Wait a minute.
Ah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
Make it smaller. I'm limited in what size I can be. I want it to be the same size as the dot.
I
Yeah,
wish I
you
could
can
make
limit
me
it.
like an action figure right now.
I looked into what it takes to get
I know, right?
on here, and it's very convoluted.
How do I look while crouching?
Oh yeah, we're really limited. Damn, I can't be a giant. I can't step on Pawinspector.
I heard that.
A tragedy.
That's switch.
This is my first time actually using this.
No.
Red dot is a sniper.
Hey,
Oh shit.
Hey, Pseudo. You should be small for a second.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I went through the whole. I found a video and I was watching it while I was.
Oh no.
Close enough. Oh my god.
Paul's like coming over like, yes.
Yes, I know what's happening. I'm coming too.
Boom.
Yeah, I know you were getting in here. All right. I'm resetting. I'm walking away now. I'm walking away from the red dot. And that's inappropriate. Can't believe you guys.
What do you mean inappropriate?
Flare, eat him. No, Shadow, don't encourage it.
You behaved so well.
Be normal. This isn't my stream.
You know them being about more.
Hi, Al. Welcome into Caigan.
Okay, I believe we are ready to begin.
Sorry about that.
As ready as we'll ever
You
be.
can do whatever you want. If Hal allows it, I'll allow it.
Unfortunately, I
not a
do
good
in
rule.
fact
Wait, I
allow
take
people
that
to say penis,
We're gonna
penis,
send
penis,
you to the
poopness,
tavern now.
So proud.
Another tab on.
So brave.
If for some reason you're not in this beautifully lit room with a window and you're rolling it and you're instead in a very, very dark area, just open your radio menu with middle click and say clock tower and say return to cabin. Don't do it right now. But if you're not in,
Don't do
I think
it.
it's just gonna put you where you are right now.
Change where
But if for some reason you're not in a nicely lit tavern room, just do that. Sometimes it breaks. Okay, good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, my book.
Oh god.
Oh.
Go on.
I'm scared.
Me when I drink it.
My friends
Oh.
may no longer be my friend.
Well, inside everyone.
I think we all need to do the thing.
Supposed to look up. All do the
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, I was
Just
about to
open
say,
your
this
radio
appears to be
menu.
a dark room.
Yep.
Do return to cabin.
This looks
See you.
well lit enough.
Off I go.
Return to cabin? Okay.
Yep.
My radio menu is not
That's
I can
cabin.
hear people.
With middle click.
Well, this is a lovely look now.
Oh, you're in VR.
This is a cabin.
Yeah.
I can't believe you snapped. This is our
I don't know which button it is, but one of the buttons will just open up a little tiny window.
I can still hear everyone.
Controller.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. Who's shouting right now? I can still hear everyone right now.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Interesting.
We can respawn you.
Please observe the following.
I hear
rules
you
and
through this
regulations.
wall.
I can hear people through my wall too.
I will try to respawn. Oh god, I literally, my screen is too small. Delta, can you do it?
Okay,
I know.
here's our
Jiro,
rule.
whisper to me through the wall.
Here's the information.
Hi.
I'm looking at myself in the mirror, but it's only my eyes that are showing.
Let's see.
How do I leave my cabin?
There's no physics on the table. I can't see my roll.
Thank you for the bits, Ezekiel. Welcome in.
How do I get out?
We are just getting set up. And this is the role that I'll be playing for this game.
Oh yeah, don't announce your roll out loud. We can still hear each other.
Screen now, you gotta read it.
There we go.
Actually, my role is super cool guy.
I 100% trust the mute action in the game, so I'm just not reading it out loud.
My role is cute as Kutu.
Touch for strategy and advice. I can't click it. I'm too short. Ah, I see.
Is there a way I can tell who my neighbors are?
Okay, that means you're gonna read.
Okay.
No boobs holiday. How dare.
Where is it?
I'm assuming that's the number of each we have.
Player strategy.
Are we supposed to be able to do something?
Oh, okay.
we're
My
reading
neighbors
the
are just who I was with at the spawn. Okay.
Alright. Let's see.
Who's my neighbor?
Your father, hello.
Skeleton? Skeleton, are you there? I don't think the skeleton is there. Okay. What?
Do we have to turn down like to the whisper volume so we're not heard by everyone?
That's a good question.
Cause like it's my mic thing is set to the green right now for nearby. So what if I set to whisper and keep talking? Can anyone hear me now? Probably not. Oh, but there's a gross purple bubble around me.
There's me.
Alright, so you can turn that on, but if there's a gross purple bubble that surrounds me when I do it.
The purple wall is awesome. What do you mean?
Not when I'm in fur.
Oh, wait, this is important.
Huh.
Be out here chilling. How's everybody else doing over there, huh? Yeah, we all having a great time.
I'm having a wonderful time.
Hell yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Yo, what's
Doing just
Hey.
well.
You've already got that going.
You know- I like how seeing the circle of like everyone being neighbors and then Pseudo's just in fuck off nowhere.
Yeah, Pseudo's just the poor little what's the
How do
term?
you guys
The
know you
hermit.
have neighbors? You can see each other?
Look at the table.
There's a table in
table
front of
and a
you.
table.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a table in front of you. Arranged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know earlier.
Pseudo's like way out over there with my
Yeah, would've been
neighbor.
good to know.
Yeah.
What are you
fucking
talking
hermit.
about? There's only one empty seat between me and Aurora.
Ah, that's hermit material. You're hermiting, I fear.
Wow. I can't believe this.
Interesting. Has anyone ever passed out on stream?
Remind me a little bit of One Night Ultimate
No,
Werewolf.
have you?
It's good fun to play.
I hope
This is a lot of rules. This is a lot of information.
I will admit that sometimes, right, after a stream where I end like a little later than usual, I'll go to bed and dream that I have left the stream on, and then I'll wake up in a panic and like fly to my computer and be like, oh.
I haven't done that yet.
Been there.
Am I like the only one who
Sounds
doesn't
like
have
that. This
nightmares
is the
of
most
continued
stressed I felt in a
streaming?
while, so I'm just like, I hope I never passed out, but if I ever felt like I was gonna pass out, this is what I feel like that would feel like.
That's fair.
I'm fine,
I mean,
though,
be
I'm fine.
careful. Don't like
We're in the library with the candelabra.
My OBS and it does not do it. Going blind.
Alright.
Any of y'all work retail?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yo, welcome to the club of suffering.
I work automotive.
Ooh, that must be.
No,
Actually, no, that's nice. Still suck.
No, it's
that
not.
probably
It's
sucks too.
terrible.
It's horrible.
I love my ultimate flavor pal.
Retail has taught me so many things. How much I hate the general public. How much the general public sucks.
Oh,
how annoying
same.
The general public.
You should try automotive.
Oh, I'd rather not. I'd rather not, man.
Nice, Regis. Nice.
I haven't been in like a complex service industry, but I've been in a simple one, which is to say food. And I don't think I want that to ever happen again.
Working in
I
food
worked
at an adult store.
I
Where does that
mean,
put me?
I do miss working Toys R Us. Because
Oh,
one of the
that's been kinda
stipulations was play with the toys so you can sell them better. That was
That
part
makes
of the
sense.
rules.
That's what they told us also.
I forget. Are they still like bankrupt? Are they still out of business, or did they get bought up?
Yeah,
That
someone bought them,
generally
I think,
happens, Regis.
and
I think they
I still
have
get
the
emails from
online
them.
one.
Yeah, they still have an online website that still functions. But then again, so does Bed Bath and Beyond. I think.
Yeah. That's okay. I had to work Toys R Us on Black Friday as my first job.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna
That
hurl
was
for you.
fun.
Oh, the camera is really broken. Let's
Just existing.
bring that in a little bit, shall we?
Am I supposed to not see anything?
Yeah, we're all just kind of stuck in our houses at the moment.
Oh, okay.
It's a sleepover where no one can see each other.
I think
I
that's
thought there
game
was a
setup.
party outside and I'm not invited. And I got
We're
sad.
all literally just yelling at each other through our windows right now.
So when you chat, everyone's probably quiet.
Yay!
Knives.
No, that sounds like a spoiler, and you should probably take that back.
I
Whoever that
have
was.
knives.
I didn't hear what they said. What?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Stabbed
No,
into the
never
wall.
mind. Never mind. False alarm. I also have 3 knives in my house. We're good.
Yeah.
I
Or
got a
4.
steak
I
in my
miscounted.
house.
Whatever.
Or yeah,
Yummy shit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Five.
Drag them
Oh,
over.
it's
6, 7,
steak.
9.
What the hell is
A
a
9 is
sandy
holding up each
shocks?
of the things on the
can
wall.
jump.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
nice.
nine figures on the
I
wall
can't even
too.
see the table. I'm too short.
Yeah, I had to
share.
enlarge myself.
There's an influx of knives in this town, but not nails.
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't want to.
Oh,
Guys,
Oh,
what do I
okay.
do if a UFO?
oh, I just cracked my ankle. Oof.
Oh, God.
Okay, so what you're gonna have to do, right? You're gonna have to go out to the wilds. You're gonna have to bring 2 leads. You're gonna have to find a couple more cows.
Does
Just
anyone have a
get
real
yourself some
suggestion?
wheat.
Because his sounds like too much work.
That sounds like just enough work.
I am a farmer. I am out of
Been
livestock,
it
and
long
I am
since I
going
played
to be
werewolf. I
starved.
don't remember all the roles.
More like you're a charmer because you charmed me.
Ooh.
That's not how that works.
You're the only person I ever
Crack the
flirt with,
ankle.
and you're the only person that ever like disregards my flirting, man.
Brother, I milk cows for a living.
I was about to say something fucking heinous. Oh my god, I
Oh.
caught that. Ooh. Oh my god.
Let's just rotate this camera behind me for a sec.
Welcome in, Juarez. Hope you're doing well.
Oh.
You like Tally Hall? I like Tally Hall.
Tally Hall.
Tally ho?
I like Tyler.
Tally
Yeah,
Hall.
Tally
I love Tally
Hall.
Hall.
Hello.
Hello.
You learn the number 1. There is 1 pair of evil players.
Okay.
All right. We're going to send you back if you don't have any questions.
Nah, I think I got
All
it.
right. Cool. Best of luck.
Thanks.
A lot of the people behind Tally Hall.
No, I don't think I have heard of that.
Please do yourself a huge favor and look up Dream Suite in C Major. Oh, good night.
Ooh. I'll definitely check that out. That's interesting.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
I'm not telling you.
Does someone have a phone with games on it?
If you don't know, you're not a villain.
You got games on your phone?
Oh man.
Games on your phone.
Oh jeez. Just hearing them. Nice, Juarez. Nice.
There's a question. I can mute in game and talk to chat, right?
I believe.
You should be able to, yeah.
You can do, yes.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
he
do
has
games.
a mute mic thing
I have-
next to his whisper.
I have various thoughts that I.
All right.
If I don't stay, I will probably forget.
Screaming to other people, see if you can hear me. Screaming to other people, see if you can hear me. Ah, da, 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 da. No. Okay. VT, because this is a game of deception and whatever else, any of my chat or any that you're going to say in chat will stay in this chat because we're not using shared chat or anything. Just because this is a deceptive one, any information I learned from this one, don't share with the rest of the players.
Oh,
Can I
that's a
jump up
question.
there?
Then we got this.
Sorry, I had to step away for a moment. Did I miss anything?
Did you cows get abducted too?
No, my cows are fine.
Yeah,
Oh.
cool. Okay. Well, I know. I figured you got it, but
know that.
I don't have anything pinned and I don't have anything else said for it. But
Am I supposed to have
Yo.
cows?
I'm
No.
not afraid.
cool. Thank you.
It's a constitutional monarchy. We own all the cows.
Every time someone gets new cows, I buy them from them at 10 times the rate. No one in this village owns cows to me, and they're all gone.
Why that? Why that rate?
Cow in the village.
Now we're playing Settlers of Catan, bro. That's crazy.
I want to play Settlers of Catan.
I've never
Bad news,
played.
no you don't. It is log. If you do want
That
to
is
play
a
it, I
long-ass
hope you
war
have a
game.
full 12-hour period set aside where you will own all the sheep and nothing else. How'd you like to have 13 sheep cards, buddy?
I don't mind being a sheep baron.
The sheep baron.
They're so worthless. You'll be like, hey, if you give me like 3 land, you can have like all of my sheep. And people will be like, fuck no, idiot. That was like my first experience with Catan, and I haven't had one since.
I think the first game of Catan I ever had, I started gathering too many materials, and then someone else rage quit at the table, and then I never got to play again because they didn't want to play with me because I got lucky.
That sounds about right. Oh, that's awesome.
They should add a chessboard so you can have an in-lobby snack.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Why
Where
would
the
they say
complimentary
glue?
snacks? Do we get pretzels?
If only.
I was talking
I
about the
fucking
chess
love
pieces, but
pretzels.
yeah, I guess pretzels would be good too.
Alright, I need to sign in. Oh. Alright, I need to look at my information here.
I'm gonna go get another drink.
Oops.
Could have just done.
Has anyone here played Darkest Dungeon?
Wait, what?
Has anyone here played Darkest Dungeon?
I have a little bit.
A little bit? Yep. Highly recommend it if you haven't tried to play it through to the end. It's so worth it.
I've been meaning
I
to.
scheduled to stream that before, but I was
Really?
stupid and I accidentally bought Enter the Gungeon, and I'm like,
No, that's not
wait.
stupid. What? Oh.
Night son.
Oh, where am I?
Don't moan in my ear.
No, it's
Sorry.
Welcome.
It's just, everything
Welcome.
goes dark and I just hear,
Welcome. Welcome,
Love it.
beloved friends and tolerated acquaintances to the damp, accursed village of Ravens Bluff. I know not the unfortunate sequence of events that brought you here, but regrettably there is no escape through the overgrowth to the south, and there's naught else but treacherous cliffs that surround this place. The screams that startled you in the night were from your cherished storytellers, myself, Ari, and Delta. Our bodies were found strewn upon the hands of the clock tower, blood dripping down to the cobblestone below. We were taken unaware by a foul demon that murders by night and hides as one of you here by day. It is your job to find and execute this demon at the end of the day, or at the end of one of the days, unless you have elected to suffer the same fate as us. So now go, converse with your neighbors, find out who is good and who is evil, who to trust and who to fear, and bring this demon to justice for what they have done.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Storyteller. Hi, I'm
R.I.P.
Gio.
storytellers.
All right, someone needs a
Cards on the table. Don't ask how I know.
It's
I
this
don't
guy.
trust the skeleton.
It's this guy.
immediate accusatory skeleton.
What do you know about it, huh?
Hey, we all have skeletons. We're all skeletons.
Anyways.
There we go.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
You wouldn't murder me, would you?
Would you murder me?
Oh, I'm thinking about it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Interesting.
If you need to
Hello,
talk
other
to
neighbor.
somebody and maybe
Hi.
find out a little more information, just grab them and go in one of these rooms.
How's everyone doing here? Oh, look at the beans.
You can get more
Rock,
information
paper,
and-
scissors.
Ooh, look at that tail. I just noticed the UV color. Listen, thank you.
I don't know
they-
if I want to share information.
The rock, paper, scissoring for information.
Here, Claire.
Hi.
All I have is
You want
paper.
to follow me?
Hi.
Oh, sure.
I know we can hang out in places and just kind of chat away from people. So how's it going? Do you got any information?
I may or may not have information. I don't know who to trust yet or who to find out for things.
Well, you can trust me because my goal is to get information. As the investigator, I'm supposed to know things.
Well, if you are indeed, as you say, oh, we're about to have a friend come in here. Nah. Hello.
Hey.
Goodbye.
Hang out. How's it going?
Play blocks the audio. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, everyone's in here now.
You kick him out if you like.
Everything freezes. Nah, it's all right.
I came for
I'll
tea.
leave. I'm sorry.
Give me just 5 seconds. Sheep, go. 5 seconds. I know.
So what information do you have?
The information that I may or may not have is that at least 2 players next to each other are evil.
Oh, interesting. The information I have is I think my stream crashed. That's not good.
Oh no!
Let me reset that real quick.
And-
But I also know that someone is a Baron.
I'm trusting you in this one, Ulrich. Don't stab me in the back.
I think my name is back. And it is either Sheem or Jiro. I'm unsure who yet.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to pay attention. I like how there's like these at least everywhere, so I can reform everything.
Yeah, no, that is good.
All right, cool. With that information, I'm leaving here now.
Yes. Hang out with other people.
How's it going, buddy?
Hey.
How's it going? You doing good?
Yeah, well, so here's the thing. If I start talking, the type of information that I share could make it, I think, pretty obvious what my role is, right?
I recommend
So,
going
like,
into a
what's
building.
the strategy there of like?
Go into the building. The buildings are muffled, so
Yeah,
only
no,
people
yeah.
within the buildings.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like as soon as I talk to anybody and say I know a piece of information, they'd be like, oh, so you're this role, and does that matter?
No, well, it's up to you if you want to disclose your role or not, pretty much.
So a thing that folks do sometimes is they do for 3-for-3s, right? So you go into a room with just one other person, you say we're going to do 3-for-3s, you give 2 roles that you aren't, 1 role that you are, and then that way later in the game when you want to reveal your true role so that people trust you and stuff, you can say I gave those people over there my 3-for-3s and this is one of the roles in those, and then those people would go, oh, no, they didn't say anything like that at all, they're a filthy liar, or yeah, no, that totally checks out, right? So it might make sense to give a few people 3-for-3s so that they can kind of back you up, right?
All right.
You're not giving them all your info, right?
Uruk Pseudo, meet me in the tea house.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do the 3-for-3 for this one. You two tell the one world souls. I'm gonna step out. One of you step out and come get me, because I'm gonna trust you two for this play.
The clock did tick. I can't remember if that means we have a minute left or if we're supposed to be leaving now. So.
I do see them gathering around the thing.
Get out of here.
Almost Euro, not yet.
Okay, goodbye.
All right.
So we're doing a 3-for-3?
Yeah. So basically, say 3 rolls, whatever else. I'll come in, hear the 3 rolls, confirm, yada yadas. I'll be back.
Okay. So yeah, grab somebody around the circle, trade your 3-for-3s. Trust me, later in the game, when you're trying to claim what your real role is, you're gonna want to have given some 3-for-3s out. At least find one person to give 3-for-3s to.
Anybody else want to talk?
Switch off of my VR.
I went to forgot your 3-for-3s, Caigan.
Sorry, man.
Do you want to talk for a minute?
No, it's fine.
You wanna go,
I'm waiting.
To the bakery?
I'm fine with
I
that.
can refresh memories?
Honestly.
Because they're having a discussion and I need one of them to come fetch me.
Ah.
You want to follow the deck?
Sure.
Is this a good camera angle, VT?
No,
Or do you want? Would you rather be like front facing? I don't know what camera angle to do for VR stuff, and still like see other players and other things.
With technical difficulties. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'm like running.
I don't do VR content very often, if ever. So it'd be yeah, words.
Oh.
On the next night then.
Yes.
Oh, God. I don't know what you thought we were gonna do in there, but I completely understood that
If
differently.
you hear the bell, it does mean return to town square, please.
All right,
I don't know if Jared got disconnected or something. Just kind of.
Okay.
So listen, at this point, everyone has had a chance to have some private conversations. Who are we missing?
Jiro.
Jiro, yeah.
Maybe they're relaunching. Just give
Oh
them
no,
a-
they crashed?
They might have gotten
Oh, they
disconnected because they just kind of vanished in front of me while talking. So.
Oh, okay.
That's true. I did see he just launched
Okay,
Resonate
good.
right now.
So
okay.
we'll talk here for a minute, just a little bit longer to give them time to come back. But yeah, at this point, everyone's had a chance to have some private conversations, maybe to, find somebody that you trust in this very, very untrustworthy town. And at this point, what you want to do is, it's getting close to the end of the day. You need to start talking about who among you want to execute. So,
All right.
Why are you staring at me, Sheem?
if someone has some suspicion, now's a great time to say why you have suspicion on somebody, and just discuss it with the town so that it can be, like a mutual thing with your pitchforks and torches,
Mutual pitchforking.
And then in a minute, when Jiro gets back, we're gonna go to like a sunset type of the day, and then that is what that sound means. That means it is the end of public discussion, and we will open nominations as soon as they return. Hopefully they return.
All right.
All right, it's killing time. Who do we think needs to die?
It's not me.
Cool.
That's my
thanks.
defense.
Moving on.
It's just what an evil person would say.
Game problems to be a threat, so I'm just trying to get frames back.
Oh no.
I might have to reset my game.
Oh no.
Understandable. Understandable. What say you, crouching skeleton?
I still think it's you.
It's not me.
We have biases already within the circle. Everyone's already throwing fingers at one another. We can't be doing that yet.
My girlfriend. That's just my
It's usually how
girlfriend.
chaos goes, though.
Fair.
I knew this guy is. I have no
I love chaos.
And you don't.
We just start pointing
I usually
fingers.
start it.
You do it. You did it.
Moving on. I would like to.
It's the one that has a real avatar.
say
Fair.
that I think I currently abstain.
I abstain too. Not enough information currently.
Unless one of you just really knows who needs to die, but somehow I doubt it.
Really got it out for you.
Fucking plankton and
Clearly.
fucking every time I look away, you're just gonna start pointing at my hand again.
Oh god,
I
yeah.
was never pointing at you. I haven't done that once this game. For the rest of the game, just watch this.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do it.
So basically, what I really want to
You just need to make sure you.
yeah, that's all I
frames
got. Yay! Good job. You should put some windows in them.
Yeah,
Sounds like one of my snarky remarks.
Anyone have anything to add though? Any suspicions you may have in general?
I got nothing as of yet.
I'm not suspicious of anyone yet. I keep fighting with this game. I think I should be fine
fair.
now.
Good. I probably should have joined in VR, but I'm already currently intoxicated, and I feel like it would have been a bad idea.
Hell yeah.
Okay, it is that time. Listen, I have more rules to read.
Oh boy.
Each day, the village may execute a resident after nominations open. You can nominate 1 time per day, and you can be nominated 1 time per day. If you want to nominate, just say your name and then the person who you wish to nominate. For example, Burrito nominates Delta.
But you.
I mean, I've done this as an example for 3 years now, Delta. Come on.
I know.
Will, why do you always act like it's the first time? Listen, we'll then ask for Arito's accusation. I will get until a large candle burns out. I know that's not going to make any sense right now. I will in a second. And then, even though I don't want to, we're going to ask Delta for their defense. And Delta's also going to get until the large candle burns out. Once Delta and I have both spoken, if anyone else wants to chime in once those candles are burnt, just say whatever you want at any time, right? If you go, oh my gosh, no, Delta is so suspicious, like, say why, right? Or if you think that I'm the suspicious one, say why. If you think that Delta has done nothing but good in this world, you know, make that known. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start the vote. There's going to be a clock, and it's going to spin around. None of this is going to make any sense at all. There's going to be scales, and then the scales are going to fill up with skulls as you vote. You have
so
a little
much sense in a little bit.
It makes no sense right now. Trust me, it don't make sense. On your left, you get this little torch. It's not lit up right now, but if you click it, and only once somebody makes a nomination, the torch will go up, and then that means you're voting for that person to die who is highlighted in red. So the person who got nominated, you want them to die if your torch is up. If you move your torch down, you don't want them to die. When the clock hand passes you, it will take the flame away from your torch, and you will no longer be able to move it. So one by one, it's interesting. So for instance, say Delta was sitting here, Delta gets nominated by me. It's going to start with Pseudo. They're going to get a chance to lock in their vote, and then it's just going to go around one by one until it goes all the way back around. And because Delta got nominated, it will stop at Delta. Delta will have the last chance to move their vote up and down on themselves, right? So
it's a fixed timer, though, right? So it's not like I have a
fixed
chance
time.
to sit here and think about it. It's like
you do.
Like a couple seconds to decide.
Like you have the whole amount of time while people are talking, and then when the clock spools up, you have all that time, and then when it starts making a loud clicking noise, that's when it's locking in votes. But you are correct. At that point, it's going to go around and lock in votes. It's not waiting for anybody. So listen, like if somebody wants to do some like sketchy stuff, like if someone wants to like lower their vote at the last possible second, just be careful because there might be lag. It might not work if you actually do wait for the last second. So, you know, give it a few times to see how it rolls and everything. So listen, votes need to be at least half of the number of living residents, or the nomination will fail. You have a lot of living residents right now, so you need at least half. Half of the people need to vote yes on somebody for it to work, right? I highly suggest you do murder someone. I know it doesn't sound great. I know it sounds like, you know, like murder. It sounds like Salem witch trials, but that's what this game is. It's all about that. But check it out. There's some roles that gain information when people die. So it can be beneficial to murder. And listen, it was probably an evil player anyways, right? Exactly.
Statistically, probably, yeah.
Better odds than the
Don't you point at me. I point at you.
Say we have Delta on the block. We got half the votes on Delta. And all of a sudden town realizes, holy shit, we've made a huge mistake. It's actually a Rito. Well, you can do one of two things. If you get more votes on me, I will now be on the block. Okay? Yeah. Being on the block doesn't mean you're executed. It just means if no one else gets more votes than you, you will be executed at the end of the day. If town is like, listen, we can't do this at all. We don't know. We just don't know. If any votes ever get tied, it cancels everything. So say Delta got like 7 votes, then I get 7 votes. It's a tie. Nobody gets killed. Okay? That's the friendship ending.
Yes.
You can't win this game with friendship. Very sorry. So listen, you have unlimited votes right now, but let's talk about what happens if you're the person who's killed by town, or if you're killed tonight. In Ravenswood Bluff, death is not the end. If you die either way, you're still a major part of the game. You will become a ghost, but you are not eliminated. You're still going to talk, you're still going to sleep, you're still going to win or lose with your team, right? You will, however, lose your role ability. It's like somebody just put a big cross, like an X, through your whole ability, and you will no longer be able to nominate people. And instead of unlimited votes, you get one vote, which we call the ghost vote. You should save your ghost vote for when there's only 3 players left, because that's the last day of the game. And because the majority of people will be dead, the ghost votes will decide who wins the game. So the ghosts are the most important players in town. Plus, guess what? If you're a ghost, you are almost certainly not the demon, right? Like, there could be a way, but if the game's still going, the demon's still alive, right? So ghosts are slightly more trustworthy than the living. And remember, whether you're a ghost or if you just go, I don't know, the role's not that great. In this game, it doesn't matter. What matters is your voice. If you can convince town of something, whether it's true or false, you win, right?
Yeah.
So with that all said, any questions? No? Well, the nominations are open.
Okay.
I guess I do have a question.
So if you do want to nominate, say your name and then the name of the person you wish to nominate.
Oh, Rich, you have a question?
So, yeah, sorry. My question was, do we have to nominate someone?
You do not. So let's talk about like numbers here, right? So right now we have 12 people.
Yeah. Yes.
Damn.
If you kill no one in the night, the evil team will kill someone. Then tomorrow, if you kill no one, that's fine. Then the evil team's gonna kill somebody.
Right.
Do you see where this is headed?
So if we don't choose to kill someone, then the demon kills someone anyways.
Yeah.
If you kill, well, every game day, 2 people are gonna die. The town as a whole gets to decide who dies during the day, and the evil team decides who, or the demon decides who dies during the night. So if you always elect to do nothing, you're letting the evil team do whatever they wish.
Okay.
So you gotta, you know, take your own destiny, and you gotta do what you want with it, right? And if that means murdering your neighbor, then that means murdering your neighbor.
All right.
Listen, they'll probably forgive you one day.
Then I'm a step forward and I'm gonna start this one. Mr. Flair nominates Caigan for death.
Okay, I heard Mr. Flair nominates. Is it Charius?
Charius. I couldn't read the last letter. My VR set is bad.
Mr. Flair, tell us why you're nominating.
I know the feels.
I am nominating Charius simply because of the pure hatred against Hal, who deserves no hatred, has only been shown hatred against, wants to survive, wants to live, and is only voting, vote Hal, become hatred against Hal. Hal doth not deserve.
Okay.
That is all.
Well spoken.
Well done. Charius, what is your defense?
It's not me. But you have made an The second I get my cows back, 300% prices for you.
I accept that burden.
So listen, we are now going to start this vote. If you wish for Charius to be executed, you should raise your torch there on the left. And if you do not, you should leave it alone. Or you could scare Charius and raise it up and then lower it.
I do not fear death.
You are death.
I mean, clearly.
He's already dead.
The extra loud music means this is enough votes.
This is... Just because the cow bear got him.
All right.
Dun dun dun.
We needed 6. That was 7 votes. Charius is on the block. Do we have any further nominations?
As someone who knows things,
would like to defend the skeleton by saying that I trust that one over this one.
That it's too late.
Yourpalhal,
It's
would
still
like
you.
to nominate
It's
Hal.
still you. It's still you.
Hal would like to nominate Goblin.
Goblin.
Hal,
Oh.
please tell us why.
I would like to explain to you folks, each of you, I'm not appealing to your empathy, nor your sense of morality. I know things. I will not reveal to you how, but I do. One of these two is evil, and I believe it to be this one, with all of my heart.
Okay.
Okay. Goblin, your defense.
So besides like with all your heart, what actual evidence do you have? Like I'm bad at all. I feel like I'm just being pushed on because like your friend is on the chopping block, which I do feel
My
bad
friend?
about.
That's my wife!
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't know your relationship. Your wife is on the chopping block. That's extra sad. But like, I did nothing. I was troubleshooting my game the entire time.
I can't offer rebuttals. God damn it, I should have been more thorough.
It is time to vote. You need more than 7 to put Goblin on the block. And if you tie with 7, Charius will be taken off the block.
I didn't even vote for your wife.
That's nice of you. I know things. I see in your eyes. You cannot have nothing from me. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 4 votes is not enough.
Damn it!
Do we have any other nominations?
How do you activate the torch? Tempting. It's tempting.
I'm sorry. It's tempting. Let's hear it.
I'll bide my time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not hearing any other.
Bone cow.
We have a storyteller ping. Does someone need to talk to the storyteller?
Yes. Yes. Me too as well.
What are you guys colluding about over there? The two standing next to each other need to both talk to the storyteller.
I don't know.
For
how to
now.
turn on my search.
Oh,
It'll activate when it's the voting
clicking
time.
on it?
When you're doing a vote, if you just click on it, it'll raise. Click on it again, it'll lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were clicking this right here?
Yep. Well, right now it's not going to do anything, but when you hear
Yeah.
this one active, it'll happen.
I'll take a look at it. I'll make sure that it's working. Okay. Any other nominations? I'm going to say this is your final call.
I just realized my voice wasn't on my stream till now.
Oh no.
No. Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
I'm having such a day.
I feel like
That might be worse than being executed.
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel you. I'm having that day.
I'm literally hearing nothing. I'm going to give 10 more seconds for nominations.
It's been
Okay.
an hour.
I'm cool with this.
Has it been?
I mean,
I'm
skeleton's
gonna
already an
say something.
undead. Like that.
Yes.
That just screams.
Oh, it has.
fucking mouth.
Wow, that hour went
The
fast.
town
It
has
sure did.
decreed that Charius must die.
I think
Charius-
Jiro had something.
How would you like to die?
It's okay.
I mean, it's happened once.
Isn't he
Can
already
we
dead?
burn to death?
Absolutely.
Why would you
Charius
choose that?
is thrown into the flames in the center of town and is burned to death, probably again?
That's a pretty metal way to suggest, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it becomes
And-
spooky.
With Charius dead, that does mean that you're all going to sleep.
Betty bye.
Okay. Stay away. They did.
They're gone.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
All you need to know is karma collects all debts. In
Oh,
due
okay.
time, my friends. In due time.
I hope you're doing well, eh? No, my chat's having an ad right now. I can't talk to them.
Yeah, I'm also at ad break.
Oh, no.
And
Yeah, this is a good time for ad breaks. Alright, well, the things on the table, are we supposed to be able to interact with them?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
They're just showing.
Display like decoration, I believe.
Yeah.
It's sad this game only has like a reverse jester role where you're trying not to be executed. I wish I do kind of wish there's like a true jester.
Hal, you'd be begging at the stake for it.
That's true. I would really be like, you guys gotta kill me. You gotta kill me. You
Like,
gotta do it, man.
you'd make it too obvious. You'd be like, no, end me, take me now.
Listen, subtlety, not my strong suit. Alright?
So there is a role like that on a different set of characters, a different script.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
That wants to be executed.
This one is believable. Even who told
I'm
me.
so inexperienced with tabletops, man. Like, I've not really played many at all.
I've not played.
Experience with these kind of tabletops.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think last time I actually played something like this was actually Town of Salem, like at least a decade ago.
Of course.
I haven't even played that.
Oof.
Really? Oh, highly recommend it. Very fun.
This is my first time playing this. However, I did watch a playthrough of this, so I'm slightly more knowledgeable as to what's going on here.
I do think this game's strength over Town of Salem is the presence of storytellers and their active role in the gameplay as it works.
Yeah.
I think it really adds to the experience quite a lot.
Yeah, definitely does.
Instead of just
And the fact that dead people are still in the game is a very high thing for me.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
nothing sucks when there's,
technically,
like,
dead people are still in the
people.
game if you have a medium in
Yeah.
Town of Salem. There's that.
Yeah, but that relies on one character being there,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I know.
If
You'll
you,
get
like,
murdered
if you
instantly
get
because
killed
they'll
on the
reveal
first
they're the
night-
medium.
Exactly. And if you get killed on the first night in like Werewolf or Town of Salem, that's just kind of boring.
Yeah,
The scream's ready.
Yeah, that is a bad thing about werewolf.
I've never even like looked into Werewolf at all, but I've heard good things. I've heard.
Wow,
It's a good game.
I've heard things.
I've heard things. Pardon me.
Oh, so it reminded me of things. Anyone here plan on seeing the Minecraft movie?
Oh, yes, I do
But
actually.
I
I haven't seen it
haven't
yet.
Please.
I was hoping to wait to see it with my
Sorry, I
girlfriend,
missed you.
but she may not be able to come into
Enjoy the
town, so
lurk.
we'll see.
Well, no spoilers as the one who saw it literally this morning, but it sure was a movie.
That's what I've been hearing. That's been the general
It's one of the
consensus.
movies of all
But-
time.
People said that about the FNAF movie as well, and I really enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That one's good. I'm hyped for the second one.
That was actually
Oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about actually good, but like enjoyably good. Yes, I would agree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would. Yes, I would agree with that one. It's enjoyably good for something for.
Watching,
I just like enjoying watching movies.
Yeah.
It reminds me of watching like a really like cheesy kind of shitty horror movie that you're like watching just because it's so entertaining, but with the added value of being based on a thing that like a lot of my friends care about and I half care about.
I mean, have you guys ever seen or heard of Willy's Wonderland with
Shut up! Do not fucking speak of Willy's Wonderland.
That's a shitty horror movie that's funny to watch.
I say this knowing how bold of a statement it is. That might be the worst fucking Cage movie ever made.
Damn.
Not Cage. What's his name?
No, you're right. It's Nick Cage.
Oh god.
That might be the worst fucking Nick Cage movie ever made.
That's the thing.
And that is saying something because Left Behind exists.
That's the kind of
Oh, that's fair.
No, I think Left Behind is worse.
I don't think it deserves lowest of the low, but I'm certainly not. It doesn't belong in its. It belongs in its own category, not of
It's the
Cage
bottom
movies.
echelon. It may be. It's like in the dumpster, but at the top.
Yeah, it's like the last thing someone threw in there.
It got really quiet after I said that.
Why you gotta break the silence? Just let it be.
Because it's making me feel weird.
Can it just exist in my own cabin?
This is
Oh, by the way, if any of you have abilities that happen at night, I might show up as something.
Reject,
but,
refresh my stream for you.
But I swear I'm not.
Jiro's desperately trying to either bluff or metagame.
Yeah, seriously.
No, I'm not.
You guys ever heard of Billy Cobb?
As a joke.
Yeah.
What do you mean as a joke?
Well, like instead of a joke, I've heard the name Billy Cobb, but not actually as
No,
like.
I'm talking about like a real guy.
No.
He's real?
Yeah, he's real. Look him up on YouTube. He makes music. Pretty good.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I guess I was thinking of a different. There's a very other name that uses like Billy something as a punchline for it, but it's very close to Billy Cobb.
It sounds like a corn thing. It sounds like a corn punchline.
Corn on the cob.
Hey, it's old Billy Cobb. He's coming to collect his corn. What about Billy Eyelash?
The eyelash.
Just has one giant eyelash.
Yeah, a single eyelash on each eye.
God. I'm so upset I didn't have my mic working until an hour into this. Goddamn.
Oh, don't worry.
so sorry.
My
That
last
sucks.
VR stream that I did, I was muted because my lapel mic died for 2.5 hours.
Oh no.
And no one in chat told me. They just watched me run around and be stupid for a while.
I played an entire stream without game audio once.
Oh my god. So anyone have any good dinner before stream tonight?
I actually didn't eat anything. I'm trying to drink on a
haven't
budget
eaten
here,
yet.
so.
I mean, fair.
If I ever have leftover pizza, that I'm gonna heat up in an air fryer, if that counts.
Close enough.
I had vodka and 3 gummy bears.
Yeah. Luxurious.
Wow, that is a night for real.
Why am I over here?
You got bigger.
Good
To
morning,
read things.
Ravenswood Bluff. You might want to listen carefully because we are here to tell you that Mr. Flair is now dead.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
My neighbor.
They have
Shit.
died in the night, and
Bye, neighbor.
if you look over at the graveyard, the graves are starting to pile up. You have the graves of Delta and I, you have the grave of Charius, and you have the grave of Mr. Flair. You need to stop this. You need to find this demon. Go talk amongst yourselves, strike deals, figure out who's lying. Best of luck.
Where is
And
Ulrich?
if
We didn't
anyone's
get
the
to finish our
recluse or the
conversation last
investigator,
time.
just
Yes, let's go into the well.
We're into the well.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Well,
The
if we
well.
go into it, can we go into the well?
Yes.
I don't want to go into the well. Oh,
Go into the well. I'm still in fly mode.
Oh, interesting. Hey.
I'm joining you two down here.
Yeah, I know. I'd rather have it off. Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of people. Hey.
Mr. Flair.
Hello.
You can be in here. That's fine.
Oh, there's also.
here?
Yes, that's fine. Hey.
Hello.
I trusted.
Okay, so I'm learning. My brain is expanding larger than I've ever had it expand before.
Yes,
So-
but the information that I have is only for you. SB, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Can you please leave the well?
Yes. I will leave.
It's a citizen
if I
turn.
could.
I know.
It collects rainwater. It doesn't pump water from the ground. Huge difference.
I gotta remember to turn this game up. Whoops, I had everybody turned way down. I could hear it fine, but stream probably couldn't. There we go. Okay, now everybody should be nice and loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you shared with me yesterday that you were the investigator.
Yes.
I think that checks out. I will share with you that I am the fortune teller, which means each night I pick 2 players and learn if either of them could be the demon.
Okay.
And I have learned yesterday, or last night, that either Jiro or Goblin is the demon. And the first night I learned that Flair was not, so I'm very sad to see that you are dead.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of, I trusted both of you, and then I died, and I'm like, well, I put my faith in the wrong immediately.
Now here's the thing. Yesterday during voting, Yourpalhal said that he knows one of the people next to him is evil. Now,
so one of his neighbors.
Jarius has been eliminated, and we're still here. The other person that was next to him is Goblin, one of the two potential people that I know to be a demon. So I think we need to eliminate Goblin.
Alright, that does check out, because, yeah, so the information I had is that someone is a Baron, and it was either Sheem or Jiro. So if Jiro is the Baron, that means he can't be the demon.
That's true. Maybe. That's also true. Okay, I gotta go talk.
I do have a question for you there. There's the thing. Whoops, the thing that says the Night Order. Are the roles on there to be believed?
Are the roles on the Night Order to be believed?
Yeah, because is that just showing like the general order that
so
like things go?
That is the order that us storytellers will wake up those roles. So, for instance, you could, if you want to go down a rabbit hole, you can literally count the minutes that are happening in the night and go, there was not enough time to bring up a player between like me and the end of the night or me and the beginning of the night, and you can like go, even though there's six roles here, there was only time to bring up 3.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Wait, no, I have information.
False.
I know you do.
You could be wrong. Like,
well, that's I just want to like open up as much information as possible because I
yeah. The spooky ghost is making his way. Ooh. The spooky ghost. Oh.
Yourpalhal.
Hey, you want to hang out? Let's go to the bakery.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now, anyone who's hanging out here, if you don't feel like talking to anybody, if you look over here, don't walk into the if you like one of those colors, you can click it one time, and it will put that color on your lectern.
Oh,
that's actually cool.
Wait, but my lecturn's burnt.
There are more hidden around the world. I don't know that you should spend time looking for them, but you know, if you're walking around and you see
Oh, mine's cracked. Mine's missing a piece. What?
Hold on.
What, VT?
Where is Pa? I'm gonna step in here and I'm gonna interrupt. Excuse me.
Oh, even their pedestal gets burnt and destroyed?
Yo.
Yep. That's a cool detail.
Oh yeah, it does.
Also, hi, Mojo. Why are you playing Pants of Exiles? I don't know.
I don't even know what Path of Exiles is. I just know a lot of people are playing it right now.
Why is that taking
Oh, there's Path of Exiles 2, but there's also,
If you just left clicked it,
the, Minecraft mod pack that's been pretty fun to play, called blah whatever. I forget the fucking name. I played the mod pack and I already forget it because it's been that long already. But
Exile, I believe.
yeah.
Maybe. No, it was a different one. I don't know. I don't remember.
All I know is I'm dead and I don't have my pretty model now, and now I'm a ghost. I literally tried to do so much, and now I'm just this.
You should have had a ghost model. Jeez, tisk.
Fuck!
just don't die.
Yeah, that is fair. Hi, Jiro. I'm gonna pat you. You may or may not deserve those pats, but I'm gonna pat you.
I really wish I could pet people still.
If you think it's not a skill issue, right? Like, you know, you were just murdered in the night, right? Like, it's not a skill issue.
Yeah, totally.
No, it is, because it means that you didn't say the right things to the right people.
Yeah, no, I already Ugh. I trusted wrong.
Blair, do you wanna hang out?
Oh yeah, sure. Where you want to hang out, Jiro?
Tea house?
Yeah, I crashed.
Okay, so you're not the. Hi. So you're not evil because if you're evil, then you died and the game would have ended, right?
Yeah. Well, I think there's multiple evil people, but there's one main killer.
It's time to come back to the town center.
Oh shit.
Look, I'm so sorry for your wife. You winked out of existence.
There was the bell to convene, right?
Yep.
Okay. So what information we rolling with?
Ghost
everyone?
dance.
Townsfolk.
Oh,
Hi.
if you're looking for chariots,
Here.
they left. They were crashing quite excessively, so they decided
they
to
just
go ahead
gave
and
up?
hop off. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
They were quite.
Did they
were
crash
quite
like a ton
frustrated
of
with the
times?
Crashes. Yeah, they crashed maybe like 4 or 5 times, maybe 6.
Oh, I didn't realize they crashed that much. That's super
Yeah, they
annoying.
were struggling with it.
Aw.
So I do
That's unfortunate.
apologize, but
Well, I feel slightly bad for getting them killed, but I mean, do karma.
was it you?
Also, I'm so glad this still has feet tracking, so I can be like, stretch, stretch.
And that sound does mean that nominations are open once again. Now that you have all this beautiful information, clearly you know exactly who to execute. So, who's going to be nominated?
I'm gonna start.
Say your name.
My name is Jiro, and I'm gonna nominate myself, Jiro.
Jiro nominates Jiro. Please tell us why.
So my role is to be, a really good deer, and I know I'm messing up some people's readings here. I've talked with the investigator, and they've told me that I'm messing up their readings a little bit. So if it provides any clarity on the investigator's part as to who the evil person is, I offer to nominate myself.
What a hero.
All right, now defend yourself.
Okay, we are going to start the vote. You need at least 5 votes to put Jiro on the block.
This little animation is so cool. I love this.
Yeah, I love the little details in this. Under good conscience, I just can't.
I don't know.
I mean, if you're really asking us for it, I mean, I'm chilling.
Unfortunately, 3 votes is not enough. Do we have any other nominations?
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Jiro. Maybe we'll kill you tomorrow. The fuck?
Whoa. Hello. It is I, Ulrich.
Okay. So we usually use the pitchforks as basically like hand raises, but just medieval ones. Do you have something to say?
I do, yes.
Please.
Information I've gathered leads me to believe Goblin might be a bit suspicious. I nominate Goblin.
So Ulrich nominates Goblin?
Yes.
Ulrich, please tell us why.
Well, so as an investigator, I've learned that there may be a Baron among us. The Baron takes regular townsfolk and turns them into outsiders. Jiro, sweet Jiro, might not be an outsider by choice. So, while it has been a pleasure for him to nominate himself, I don't think he has any faults to nominate himself. The information I've gathered has placed blame on Goblin, and being the only information I have, I'm gonna roll with that.
Goblin, what's your defense?
Wouldn't the Baron also be able to make me an outsider too by that like logic? Because like I don't know, like I haven't done anything to anyone. I've just been vibing. I did my 3 for 3. I can do the reveal for what I am if that would clear my name. Recluse.
I'm unsure of that.
Yep. But
I'm going with the information I have.
Okay, we're gonna start the vote.
I do not believe it is Goblin. I will not be voting on this.
no.
They were in my church. Demons can't go into church, we all know.
So I gotta head to the church right now. Let's go.
Unless they're pretending not to be a demon.
A demon? I am not.
Unfortunately, 4 is just one shy of putting Goblin on the block. Are there any other nominations? No. Well, I'm going to say
How's it going,
last
chat?
call.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah.
You enjoying this right now?
No.
I'm enjoying this game, even though I'm dead.
Already been nominated.
I'm enjoying this.
Twice.
Everyone can only be nominated once, and everyone can only nominate once. So,
What's the win condition for the villagers?
So the good team must execute the demon during this phase of the game. The evil team must get town down to 2 living
Best cat of the year.
residents.
Summer, unfortunately,
currently
all
you
of my
have no one
redeems,
on the
I have
block,
it in the
meaning
pin chat
if
right
I
now.
say,
Don't do redeems.
days
I
ending in
can't
10
hear. They're all
seconds,
broken.
Nobody gets put on the block.
But hi, I
you
see
are
you.
forfeiting your chance at today's kill.
I pseudo nominate Jiro.
Nominate Claire for
okay.
best cat of the year.
Zero.
Let's go.
Cannot nominate
Best
Jiro
cat.
because Jiro has
And
already been.
it's still early in the
nominated by
year, so
themselves.
that's hella good vote.
Well, okay.
But you can make a different nomination.
No, thank you.
Wow, way to stand down.
Yes.
Oh.
I actually nominate.
Yes.
You know.
Ooh. Yes.
Oh.
I didn't hear it.
Can nominate Pseudo?
Nominate Pseudo.
Pesby nominates Pseudo. Please tell us why.
I don't know how I died. I died by death.
And he's been
One of the
acting
people that
real
are around here
sus
are a
lately.
demon, and they killed me.
This is true.
I tried trusting
the well.
Ulrich and
What are you
Pseudo,
talking about?
and I ended up
in the-
dead. So someone else here killed me. By the way, Summer,
I'm
I don't know if you're
sorry,
also
should I
aware
wait
of
for
these
my-
kind
oh,
of
is that
games
mine?
for it, but if you're going to be hanging out in my
cancel
chat
that,
and
no,
talking to
cancel
me
it.
based on this,
Out, so
you'll be
Pseudo
learning
defense.
information about other players
SB,
and
I
other
believe
things that
you
are
were
going
in
on.
the room
Do not share,
with
do not go
Hal
to
and
any
I
of the
when
other
I
streamers' chat
shared
and share any of the
information that would prove
information
that I
for it,
was
because we
not,
want to avoid metagaming or
the
sharing
demon or a
information for
minion.
people that, you
So I'm
know,
surprised by this, but also
cannot
I
learn
have
this information.
to suggest that I might know who the demon is, hence the
So basically hang out or just silently watch
nomination
the other
earlier.
streams or watch whatever else. But I will probably be learning information about other people because I'm dead, so I'm going to go investigate other people who are talking. But do not share the information to the other ones. That's all I ask.
All right, we're going to start the vote here. Vote on Pseudo. You need at least 5 votes.
So do you think Jiro's the imp? Is that what you're saying?
The imp is the demon role, so yeah, one of us is the imp for sure. And I don't know why Jiro nominated themselves, unless it's thinking that the if you kill yourself this way, another minion becomes the imp. Part of the rules, but that I think that's implying or talking about during the night, not this. I don't know. I haven't had a lot of time to think about all this. It moves fast.
Unfortunately, 3 votes is not enough to put Pseudo on the block. You currently have no one on the block, and I'm going to give you 10 more seconds in this day.
Somebody killed somebody. Let them join me in salvation.
I didn't see the night part, honestly. Yeah. That makes sense.
3, 2, 1. The town has unfortunately decided that peace is the only option. No one dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
Honk shoe. Where's my Pringles? I want Pringles.
We snaw. We snaw.
I still don't have the Wi-Fi password.
Jiro, it's on the backside of the router. You should know this. I already told you.
I can't reach it. I'm too small.
Get a chair. Get a chair.
A tear.
Well, gamers, how you enjoying the game so far? I'm very much enjoying this. This is pretty neat.
I'm living the dream, so I can't complain.
Home.
I think a big part of that though is just that I came off a normal day shift for this, so really by comparison.
I mean, yeah, it's fair. I was doing jack and shit today except for watching the Minecraft movie, so my day as whole went wake up, movie, do nothing, set up stream, now I'm here. Woo!
Hey, that's living, I think.
How would you rate the movie?
Rating the movie, I'm gonna say a flatline 5 out of 10. It's not bad, it's not good.
Do you think Jack Black carries it?
Personal opinions of Jack Black aside, just because I like him as an actor, he does not, I wouldn't say he carries, he exists in the movie.
Here's my take, right? It's a take I don't think anyone's ready for. He should have been a pig. He should have been a pig in the movie.
No, I
Okay, hold on.
100% agree. He should have been a pig.
True.
But I will say, I mean, does anyone here know, I mean, hopefully aware of who Technoblade is?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
The at least call out to him was a nice touch.
The fact that it had one at all is nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But just imagine, right? I'm still pitching this to you. They get into the Minecraft. Whoa, we're in the Minecraft world, and then a pig walks up and speaks with Jack Black's voice in plain English. Oink, oink. And then it just walks away, and that's his whole presence.
That's all he is in the movie.
A 2-second.
I think that would have been peak.
It could have been the zombie for the chicken.
Has anyone here
jockey, too.
not seen the FNAF movie?
Oh, I haven't.
I've seen it.
Okay, if you haven't, plug your ears.
Yeah.
Fucking Matt Pat, man.
See what I have for dinner? No, I have not seen what you have for dinner. I have not checked the Discord. I will check that in a little bit though. What'd you have for dinner though? What'd you post?
I still can't help but see
S'mores, I'm sorry.
PNG though, that he used for like what 10 straight years.
Still uses it.
He's ageless though. He looks the exact same.
He really is.
Terrifying.
Matt Pat just does not age.
It's like he like sacrifices a lamb or something to stay young for like. It's terrifying, man. He probably does.
Man's got to do something to keep that complexion to have the voice that carried on for a decade.
Hello, little sheep. Welcome to the execution theater.
Oh boy.
Oh man, it has been actual ages since I've had cotton candy Faygo, and I just crack one open and God, do I miss that.
I want some rocking rye Faygo right now.
I still never drank.
I got a tummy ache.
I still never drank any Faygo in my life, and that's probably for the best. But I want to sate my curiosity.
Is it Faygo or Fayo?
Faygo.
Faygo.
Faygo. Faygo.
I heard that the G is silent.
That
would sound really stupid. I really hope not.
Yeah, anywhere that I've heard, unless you heard, I mean, probably Midwestern, outside of Midwestern, whatever else, I've never heard a single person call Faygo Fayo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've heard it before. I've heard.
You've what?
Fayo.
I will admit, it's probably only on my mind because in 11 days the anniversary of Homestuck comes up. So.
Oh. Man, remind me of Homestuck. So many years ago in one of my conventions, I wanted to start cosplaying, so I wanted to try and do Blinks the Time Sweeper, which has orange ears. But the thing I had to use for it did not have big enough orange ears. So I was walking around in my cosplay for it, and the amount of people that said, "Hey, Homestuck," and I was like, no.
You accidentally made horns, you fool!
100%.
I remember just wearing a silly shirt and getting like constantly bombarded by Homestuck fans wanting to take pictures of me with like it was a magic card with like Nigel Thornberry's face on it that said splashing.
Cheese stuffed
And, I
vegan
kept getting
meatloaf
stuck-
with mashed
stopped
potatoes
by
and mac and
Homestuck
cheese.
players,
Oh,
fans for
VT,
pictures. I don't know why I
please
said players.
share your dinner with me. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Vegan meatloaf with I'm so hungry. I need to eat after this.
It got quiet again after I talked. I feel weird.
Well, there's got to be lulls in the conversation. That's why it happens. You gotta let something die so you can bring something back up.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
Oh.
Oh, now my chat's making me hungry talking about cheese stuffed vegan meatloaf with mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. Ah, I want food.
This is I mean, I got a fat burrito sitting in front of me.
Oh.
Steak burrito.
Lucky ass.
Supreme
And it's
pizza.
from an actual Mexican.
Oh, authenticity. Yes.
Yup.
Cheers.
Yup.
If it's an American Mexican place,
fantastic.
authenticity is not the word. Delicious is, however.
Like straight up, it was only $10 for a steak burrito. That's
I'm
bigger
so
than my
lucky.
hand.
I
Oh.
won't lie, one of my local Mexican places, being that I live in the South, there's like 6 or 7 near me, but one of the ones closest to me is like a 5-minute walk, and no lie, I never felt luckier.
And what goes better with the burrito than a 32-ounce horchata?
Horchata.
Yes.
I had my UK friend visit here in Texas, and he could not handle the food here.
I believe it. It was probably a bit much.
Yeah.
I want candy.
I
still have
Isn't
candy.
that a song? Ain't there a song like that? Wasn't it in famous Easter movie Hop? Wasn't it in
Oh my
famous movie by
God.
director, what's his name?
That
Hop?
fucking movie.
That movie's so ass.
It so is.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I didn't like register it as a kid, but like, oh my god, that movie sucks.
Well, yeah, you watch it as a kid, and you're just like, oh yeah, movie.
I rewatched it as an adult, and I was like, what the hell, man?
Going back through, like, what in the fuck? How'd they get away with this?
It was a product of that time where Illumination had like no identity as a studio outside of Despicable Me, which they still don't. Whoops, who said that? Anyways,
You're not
They're
wrong.
still kind of getting their footing, and they thought, well, what's a better marketing ploy than making a movie for a holiday? What's a holiday that doesn't have a movie? Easter, of course. Everybody wants to sit down and watch a full movie on Easter. What should it be about? Bunnies.
Bunnies.
I love egg-laying rabbit.
This summer, coming to you during Easter. Hop.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. As you awake, you learn that Jiro has died in the night.
Join me, friend.
Man.
Uh-oh. Jiro has died in the night. Jiro has died in the night. And listen, the graves are beginning to pile up. You gotta do something about this. Go have chats.
Okay.
Before everyone leaves the circle here, I just want to share that if Jiro was indeed the imp and eliminated themselves, that means one of the players who was a minion is now the imp, the demon, and who we need to eliminate. So it's possible a role has just changed.
Why would he do that?
Interesting.
All right.
All right, whose conversation am I listening in on? Who's gonna walk away and I'm gonna follow?
I don't know. Sheem, may I speak with you? What do you say that correct?
With me. Are you actually the recluse? Hey!
Hi.
Get the hell out of here! Get
But-
the hell out!
but I've been ghosty.
I'll bring out the salt. I'll bring out the salt. I'll bring it out.
Aw.
Yeah.
I got fast
as well.
I was kicked.
Nobody wants to talk to the deer.
They're having a conversation.
I think you gotta go, gamer.
Okay.
For the 420 tip. You didn't have to do
Let's
that.
not. Is this, or is this?
Gotta go to the sister.
Wow.
Runs up suspicious.
Can you blame me? It's you.
I know. That doesn't mean I'm suspicious.
Yeah, it does.
Uh-huh. You're suspicious for making me sound suspicious.
You're
I'll tell you
suspicious
why
for being
so slow.
suspicious of suspicion for suspicion suspiciousness.
I don't want to be started.
And you're just red eyes.
Oh.
That just makes you a demon.
Oh. I mean, at least you didn't say you're just dead.
Oh wait, hang on. Here's the true test. Can I get into here? Fuck!
Thank you, Gargoyle.
Reject, I'm not always suspicious. God damn it.
See?
No one asked you. Oh, okay, whatever.
Hey.
Get the hell out of here!
I'm not in there. I'm just dancing. I can't
Why you
hear.
gotta do this? Why you got trolls like this?
We're doing it. Stop side-eyeing me.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I've been tormenting other people by walking up to the door but not in them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have hands. I can't really like signal you to come in. So.
That's fair. Thank you, Sheeb, for allowing me in.
I'm pretty much telling Sheem what you already know. That because I've not been given any new information, so I've just been saying the same information that I was told that someone's the Baron. Unfortunately, it was either you, Sheem, or Jiro. Jiro's dead now, which only furthered me assuming you were the Baron. Because you may have changed Jiro into being a recluse, like he was saying, but now that he's dead, I mean.
Well, if it helps anything, my actual role when I was dead or when I was alive, I was the chef, so I knew if people or evil were sitting next to one another. But since I was only alive for one night, I only knew that there was one pair who stood next to each other. So that is the rest of my information now that both of you know.
Well, I'll tell you what I am. I'm the monk. If you couldn't guess.
Heard of that. I was told by Pseudo that he believes, as a fortune teller, he believes that it was either Goblin or.
Pseudo's the fortune teller?
Yeah, that's what he told me at least.
I thought it was Hal.
Well, he was told, I think, by Hal that one of his neighbors may have been the imp, which was his wife and Goblin. And
use your powers to protect Hal tonight. I've got a feeling.
Are you sure?
I've got a feeling that someone may or may not target Pal after having certain conversations going on.
Interesting.
Well, Goblin came to the church and said they were one of each type of role. I don't know what to make of that.
That seems pretty sus.
That's what I mean. It's either I'm protecting a demon by saying that, or someone's going to target Hal and he would be the next one to die.
Yeah. Well, I guess let's go talk to other people, and the more information we can get, the better. So
Good luck.
Thank you all for your information.
And the empath.
Who are you? You're my neighbor. You want to have a chat? Sure. How about here? End of this thing. I think we have like less than a minute.
Wanted to chat with. I don't know what to do right now. I'm just kind of alone. Okay.
That's why you just go out to random doors and you dance.
Okay. I'm gonna dance with you. We're gonna vibe door to door.
See, we just go up
There's the bell.
and we dance.
Dancing. That's the 2-minute marker, yeah.
No, the big bell is the other one. Right? Or am I wrong?
I'm not sure.
Bell means come here.
I didn't hear the 2-minute one.
It just went off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to learn how to not stand incorrectly because after I stand for a while, I can just twist my ankle and just crack.
I gotta not step on a bottle that's under my foot right now.
Take it away.
Yeah, be careful about that. Oh,
Because I can't see it. I'm in a headset.
Oh, my bad.
So one misstep and I'm yeet.
Just
If you see me suddenly go up and then down, I slip.
Do you trust me, Aurora?
Ghost party!
Ghost party.
I don't know how to wiggle my hands. I can just flail them around.
You just.
Character then. Yes, I am playing as this. I'm in third person. Anyway, okay, sounds good. Appreciate your
I'm just
what
hoping
is
I
it?
don't get
Vote in
nominated for a third
confidence.
time.
Vote of
I'm tired
confidence.
defending myself.
Dogs must stay together.
Yes, of course.
Wow.
Wow, Dergs.
Yes.
I have a Derg too.
Where is it?
I didn't have time to put it in here.
Whoa, let's not be dissing on people for not having time to import a model, buddy.
See? Back up. Thank you.
No, not at all.
I never said anything against you, Hasm.
I love how much extra you're throwing it in for the just the.
Oh, that's spooky.
Town, that sound does mean that nominations are open.
I pseudo nominate Sheem.
Pseudo nominates Sheen. Please tell us why.
I've already shared that I'm pretty confident that Jiro was the imp and has eliminated themselves in order to turn another or a different minion into the imp. I also have information to suggest that Sheem was or still is the Baron, which means Sheem could now be the imp.
Sheem, your defense.
I'm but a humble monk defending the village. I've done nothing wrong. I've had
defended.
You.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have any proof?
I own the church.
This is true.
That is true.
You need 5 votes to put Sheem on the block. Let's start the clock.
Oh no. Oh no, gamers.
Vote for you, Shane.
I did my best for the village.
God looks upon you with mercy.
The Raven watches over me.
May Raven Christ forgive our sins.
That is 5 votes and exactly what you need
Well,
to put Sheem on the block. Just barely.
Ooh.
Do we have any other nominations?
I'm sorry, Sheem.
I would like to tentatively, Yourpalhal, would like to tentatively nominate Caigan.
Well, listen. Here in Ravenswood Bluff, there is no tentative. You're either doing it or you ain't.
Force like to nominate Caigan.
You put them foot down and you announce that.
Damn, it's getting heated.
So Hal is nominating Caigan. Please tell us why.
I know a lot of things about a lot of you, and from what I can tell, the only person that I know terribly little about is Caigan. I don't have any forthwith evidence to provide that once and for all proves this, but I don't have any idea what you are, and that scares me.
Caigan, your defense.
Fair enough.
That's very fair. I'd prefer not to give my role away right now, but if you feel I am suspicious enough to kill me, then make sure you vote with enough people, because we need to be killing people each round. Just so.
I find this agreeable.
So you're not gonna say your role?
Okay, you
I'd
need
like to keep it
six,
secret for the moment.
six or more votes.
Torch, torch, torch,
for
torch,
Caigan on
torch,
the
torch,
block.
torch,
Don't
torch.
tie this.
5 will take everybody off the block.
Wow.
Hey, and do you enjoy a nice drink every now and then?
Oh wow. Nobody's voting.
Hanging out in the tavern a little too long?
Possibly.
2 votes is not enough.
Interesting, interesting.
Currently
Well-
have Sheem on the block.
Not looking good.
No. You should die by gravity.
That's a fun way to die.
Yeah.
Gravity is great.
You're onto something there. How about you, Goblin? How would you like to die?
I will say final call. How I died.
Yeah?
Man.
Yeah.
Well, what if I nominate you as
Well-
the imp again?
Jiro, same. I didn't get to choose how I died. Someone just offed me.
Yeah. Like, I want to be swallowed by a giant snake.
Orich.
As the investigator, it is my role to gather information. I've only gathered further information that would place me in a position to nominate Goblin once again. And Demon.
Goblin.
Ulrich nominates Goblin.
I nominate Ulrich because this is the second
We will absolutely do that later, but
Yeah,
for
yeah,
now, Ulrich, why are you nominating Goblin?
Okay, well, you can nominate me as all you want, but it is as someone who is supposed to gather as much information as I can, as the investigator. I've now had 2 people come to me with your name as being suspicious, as being the demon, and it would be wrong of me as the investigator to push that aside. So, what do you have to say for yourself?
Goblin.
Waiting for the candle. Oh, well, my defense is the same. There's like multiple minions that we still haven't got have like role like screwy abilities. Like, if you haven't like any more evidence than that, that'd be much more liked. My opinion.
Well, most of my evidence is it was either Jiro or Sheem who were the information I was told, which was the Baron. Jiro's dead. Sheem appears to be the monk.
Sheem, I defended you. we prayed to reigning Christ.
I'm trying not to die over here. Okay.
You can keep talking, but we're gonna start the vote.
Yeah.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
That clears Goblin's name.
Make sure-
As someone who previously pointed a finger at Goblin, I will not be voting.
Ulrich, make sure to raise your own torch. Raise your own torch. You didn't.
Why is that
You,
so? Oh, right.
you
That's fine.
accused,
I did it.
and
Oh,
you
I
didn't
missed
even
it.
raise it. You accused and didn't raise it.
Oh, God, no.
It's not locked yet. You can raise it.
Well, no, it's already locked.
Votes is not enough. Goblin?
Do you still want to know?
Oh!
Oh!
No!
Perfect timing, huh?
Well,
All right,
anybody
we
got any
will
fun
take
stories?
we will take just a quick break to not talk about the game. So yeah, say a fun story.
All right, so I went back to the movie Hop.
I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah, that's probably good.
We need to find
I like that
what.
movie.
What? Oh, you like the movie?
Yeah, but I also like a lot of bad movies, apparently.
Oh, that's fair.
No, I mean that's fair. But like, okay, genuine question. Do you say you like the movie as someone who has watched it as an adult past the age of like 20?
I don't remember when the last time I did watch it was, but I did watch it like definitely past 20. Yeah.
What movie is this?
Okay.
The movie Hop.
Hop by fucking Illumination Animation Studio.
Okay.
Is that the guy is that the movie with the guy with the TikTok account was like...
Well, TikTok didn't exist at the time, so no, but...
Fine, maybe.
The plot synopsis. If none of you have seen the movie Hop by Illumination Animation Studios, released in...
Hal actively Googling.
Sorry, not 2015, 2011. Why is the trailer on YouTube on 2015? I hate life.
Actively typing another window. When was Hop?
An elderly Easter bunny, right? He wants to pass on the role of Easter bunny to his son, whose name is
that is a
something
movie I'm
stupid
thinking of
that I
then, yeah.
don't remember.
EB for Easter Bunny.
Yeah, EB for Easter. Fuck, that movie sucks. but young EB. Oh, he doesn't want to be the Easter Bunny. No, that's simply too much responsibility and such a stuffy job. He wants to be a rock star.
He wants to be a drummer, which maybe that's why I'm biased. Because as a percussionist, I can feel that.
Oh my god.
This poster.
Look at how cute he is, though.
What does this poster mean?
What are you guys talking about?
He's holding drumsticks.
Have you seen the movie Hop?
Yeah, I've seen the movie Hop.
Fuck. Okay, I was gonna ask you what you think the movie was about based on this poster.
Well, pull up the poster again. Where'd the poster go? Pull it up.
Yeah, if you knew nothing about what would this poster mean?
It says rock and roll in the name, and he's holding drumsticks.
Yeah, but does that communicate anything about being the next Easter Bunny? About like fucking anything? Why is there an angry chicken in the bottom right corner?
Or the ninja bunnies.
If you
it is.
It kind of is. Sorta, but it doesn't end with him like. Well, it does, but like.
No spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
Spoiler.
I will spoil Hop by Illumination Animation Studios.
I just put it on my list,
2011.
Here's the shitty thing, Hal. I've seen the movie but couldn't remember details, and I literally thought it was about music because of the drumsticks in the title.
It is.
And I've seen it.
Kind of. It's like half about music, half about Easter as a holiday. Kind of. My point being, it is a very funny movie that I do not like.
Well, if it's funny, then it accomplishes goal. There you go.
Yep.
It has a bunny.
Like it did what it's supposed to do.
If it's a comedy, it accomplished
The
it.
goal was to make Illumination Animation Studios a lot of money.
Listen.
I guess that's true. That's what I'm saying. It's like, as someone who, like, was it yesterday or the day before, I watched Shark Tale because I enjoy that movie. I know there's been, like, a lot of hate on Shark Tale, and I watched it again. I was like, yeah, no, this is good. I don't remember. I mean, yeah, the animation's bad. It also came out in, like, early 2000.
I won't pass objective judgment on Shark Tale because I like it too much, but like that. They're so ugly, man. Nothing about that movie looks good. It's so disgusting. I remember watching it as a kid and like actively having to turn parts of it off.
That's right. Where are you at?
We have been waiting very patiently for your nomination.
Petty.
And just go ahead and re-equip your avatar.
Except Jack, he cute. Yeah, that's another Jack Black movie. You can't hate Shark Tale.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the patch, VT.
All right.
I didn't say that.
Let's try this again. Goblin, did you have a nomination?
Yes, Ulrich.
Yes.
Goblin would like to nominate Ulrich. Please tell us why.
So I have been nominated 3 times now for the chopping block, which I do not like.
They're just misled.
Yeah, but like we're all misled. It's a deception game. People could be misleading us as like a spy or like a bearing or imp or even like yeah.
Okay.
Seamus, that looking too good for you.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
All right.
But
Ulrich, your defense?
yeah, we have yet to find any of the mingings or imp yet. So like,
My defense is I only know the information I've acquired. That's my defense.
It is now time to listen.
As an investigator, I only have the information I'm told.
but
You
are
need
you the
6 or more.
investigator though?
Yes.
You haven't told us who a minion is either, actually, now I think about it.
Yeah.
I did. I pointed fingers at Jiro and Sheem. Jiro's dead. Sheem claims to be the monk.
Yeah.
So that's all the information I had, so I can't really give any more information.
Claim to be recluse. There's several people that back me up already.
Wait.
Okay.
But Jiro claimed to be the recluse.
One vote is not enough.
Aaron.
And Jiro clearly wasn't.
I will say final call.
Yes.
I will say, Goblin, that also what you just said falls in line with what everyone's told me, that you've been claiming to be various roles.
Misled! Someone is lying to you!
Well, be that as it may, that is the information I have. I would just like to point that out loud.
Okay, someone has a pitchfork down, Sheen.
Ascertained as like
As a monk, it feels wrong to do, but I am a monk. I nominate Pseudo for death.
Ooh. Sheen would like to nominate Pseudo. Please tell us why.
I have 3 very good reasons. First of all, he's a big meanie. Tried to kill me. Second of all, lives on the edge of the town. Kind of weird. Goodness. Number 3, never been to my church, not once.
Ooh.
Sounds like something a demon would do, I'm just saying.
Damn, bringing the church.
Pseudo, what have you to say for yourself?
Thank you.
I have shared a lot of information with a lot of you, including information with all of you at this round table. None of those are actual reasons to eliminate me. This is hearsay.
This is true.
Slap hearsay.
With
They're all very true.
No.
I'm pretty sure we all live in the same room also.
You need 6 or more.
Yeah, I
Six or
crash
one
on your
block.
couch every now and then. You'd never wake up to me coming in your house.
I'm a deep sleeper.
Yeah, your cats cuddle me instead of you.
Not enough.
Okay, unfortunately, 2 votes is
Zero.
not enough. And I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds.
I think you're
You have Sheem on the block.
being welcomed into to the afterlife here, Sheem.
I'm gonna be joining you, I'm afraid.
Okay, let's kill him. Let's kill him with hammers and such.
Whoa. Wow.
By gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah, gravity.
Nominations are now closed.
A little bit race, yeah.
Sheem, the town has decided that you shall be executed. How would you like to die?
Gravity.
Sheem flies up into the air and then falls down because clearly gravity is the real enemy here. Completely shattered on the floor. Sheem dies. And that means
High five, Ghost
that
Buddy.
this game continues. Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, time for Betty Bye.
Let's go play Splat soon.
Welcome, Sheem.
What the heck, man?
I should just load up
So
my
anyways, I guess I'll watch Hop
randomizer and
again.
play that room.
It is
You do not need to be watching Hop. Did you not listen to me? Did you not
I know when
heed
you
my
want to watch
Why
it
would
even
you
more.
do that to yourself?
Yes, right. Listen, he's cute, and I
Continues
have
to eliminate the demon.
The best
extra
part of Hop
pictures
is
of
that it
him
plays that
that
one
make me like him
song.
even more. Is all I'll say. He's a cutie, and maybe that's the only reason why I like the movie is because Evie
The
is a
best
cutie.
part of Hop is that it plays that one song and goes like beep boop beep boop beep beep boop beep 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 boop beep boop.
Hold on. I think we're missing the obvious here as to why Ulrich likes the movie Hop so much. It's because there's so many. Hold on.
Never mind. I know why you like it.
There's so many freeze frames inside of that movie that has pause and beans, and we know how much time Ulrich would have spent.
Like real arguments for. I could have just dangled fucking feet.
Well, now I gotta watch the movie even more. 'Cause I remember that.
So that's the true reason. Actual story plot aside, it could not matter what the movie Hop is actually about. We know why Ulrich watches it.
Man. I don't know. I still think as a percussionist that spoke to me, even if I didn't realize it.
No, that's fair. I mean, I've been in music like all my life. That's like the thing that I love the most. And even then, Imi's story doesn't speak to me. He's just a dick. He mistreats this human guy who like kind of tentatively accepts him being there. And then like he just I don't know. He seems to understand that he has responsibilities, and he dodges the fuck out of them. And like, I get that. I would love to spend my life doing music as a job, but if it came at the cost of disappointing all the people closest to me, that's not worth it to me, man.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how.
That being said, this movie is not making me think that deeply. Do not think Hop has inspired me to that thought. I've thought about it before. Hop sucks. End of story.
All right, pivot. We're gonna move to a different topic now for it. I need everyone's rankings of the Shrek movies 1 through Forever After in order. Go.
I don't know.
10, 10.
No, not 1 through 10 of the rating. I'm saying of favorites in order. I need to know 1, 2, 3, 4. What ones?
Check this, right? 1, 2, Forever After 3.
Ooh. Fair though.
Probably
I just think I do think 2 soars the highest. I think 2 soars the highest, right? But like, at the same time, 1 is such a classic that I feel like it can't play second fiddle, man.
Yeah, true. That's fair.
Mine, aside from the nostalgia for Shrek 1, I actually place Forever After, then 1, then 2, then 3. Simply because I enjoyed the jokes and more of the side story in Forever After over the original.
Fair.
I don't remember Forever After. I'm not sure if I've seen it.
Rumpelstiltskin is so goated, man.
He
oh
is.
yeah, Rumpelstiltskin. Okay, now I know.
I actually like that
That's
movie.
how I know he's so good, because you remembered that movie because I
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I need. I'm back in. Also, thank you all for waiting for me.
Of course. This wouldn't be a group murder game without the rest of the group.
That's true.
Without the group to murder.
You can't really play a murder mystery with a group when part of the group is gone.
You could. You can. It's fine.
Man.
This is only gonna be like one game, right? Like, there's no way we're playing another.
No, yeah, one game for the stream, because there ain't no fucking way we're doing multiple rounds of this.
Yeah, they're expected to go quite. I think that's why Pseudo said to plan for 3 hours, because it can go up to 3 hours, which I think it's been like 2 so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm on my second ad break right now, so it's been 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours and 9 minutes so far for man.
I will apologize. I've probably been much of a hindrance on account of the fact that I am quite sloshed, and I do apologize for such.
What do you mean a hindrance? You've been funny.
I'm your little jester. I jump up and down and I say the
I
funny
have
words.
glowy robes now.
Hell yeah! That's where it's at.
Yippee.
I was waiting to see who was gonna break the silence first by making some kind of sound effect. I wanted to count how many seconds it took.
I died and I still didn't know what the Wi-Fi password is. This is horrible service.
Shit stinks.
Well, you're a ghost now. You should be able to fly up and see the Wi-Fi password.
I was about to say, just fly directly into the Wi-Fi beams and get connected.
Oh my god, that's a great idea.
Become the internet.
What is this, the next Pulse
10 out of
movie?
10 would die again, then Ravenswood bluff.
So wait, if you connect to the internet as a ghost, is this going to be the next Pulse film?
Oh, true.
Probably.
No, it's gonna be just the
is it
next
gonna be-
continuation of the Poltergeist.
Is it gonna be the next Unfriended, bro? You guys remember Unfriended?
Oh.
Is that the one with the blender, or is that the one with the
yes,
zombie?
yes, that's Blender
is
Seed
that the
movie.
What?
Oh my god.
I did not remember that movie at all.
It's a horror movie, right? Where the whole premise is that there is a girl who. Never mind. I'll tell you later.
See, I'll tell you later. Keep them secrets in lock.
Yeah. Gotta lock in. I fear.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. I'm hearing laughter, but there's one thing that's not funny at all, and that is the fact that
To my soul.
Oh.
no one has died in the night. Please
What?
continue.
Good.
What?
Oh, that's good. Alex, I would like to talk to you.
What?
That's really surprising because like that provides no advantage in this game. Unless
there's a
the
reason.
person that they wanted to kill would cause them to be very suspicious. Food for thought.
Listen, guys,
probably trying
no
to
one's
kill
listening to
me.
me. I'm sad. I want to go get a drink.
I'm gonna grab a drink with you.
Everyone keeps blaming too. Me too.
Yes, right. Very similar to VR chat.
What do we do as ghosts?
We listen in on others' conversations and hope they don't kick us out of their buildings and be like, "Hey, how you doing? What's up?"
I'm in.
Or I just pester pseudo.
You killed me, damn it.
Leave me alone, Ghost. I'm talking to.
I'm gonna haunt you
Wow. Gonna mute yourself so that way you can't talk in here and I can get real close to you and you're gonna talk to chat.
I'm gonna turn you down. I'm turning the game down now. I'm trying to talk chat.
That's why you walk away from other people.
So nobody died. Did that mean he tried to kill someone? And they didn't die? Who would that be? Who would die? I need to like reread the rules again.
It's me. Can I talk to you?
Yes.
I'm learning almost no information. I'm learning nothing and getting nowhere. No one's in here.
I do believe that Sky wouldn't lie to me about being librarian. And as I was saying, that means either Aurora or Goblin were a saint, and obviously Goblin is very clearly not a saint. Yeah. So, Aurora being saint, that means that Goblin being the other outsider at the start of the game probably would have in fact been the recluse. Because because the next night I detected one evil neighbor, and my only neighbors now are Aurora and Goblin. And obviously, what the hell are you looking at? And obviously,
Got all the ghosts are in here.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So,
Dead
ghost
people
party.
party. But that being said, obviously Aurora. I mean, they haven't said much of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Aurora's
yeah.
been silent. Who was the mouse?
Hello. The ghost is saying hello because I'm getting bored learning nothing.
Spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost. Is it okay for over here? That's a 1 minute warning, I think.
I'll let you decide. Ghosts are technically not good, not evil.
Yeah, but Flare dying pretty early would be a kind of a bad evil play to kill a minion that early. Unless it's spy, but having a spy in a very new player game is kind of rough. So
yeah,
I'm just trying to see other people have conversations because I've only been following one person. It's the same repeat information.
We're just trying to figure out because we've had one person play monk, we've had one person basically tell everybody if they're the empath. I'm the soldier. The town will pretty much know that very shortly because that's why we didn't get a kill in the night.
Okay.
And I haven't told. Yeah, and Saint. I have not told anybody that I'm the soldier. I've not even given it in my threes. So, that actually worked out for once. Usually, if I don't give my role in my threes, I'll get executed by town instead. So that's why I was kind of cagey because I wanted.
Sorry, you could go.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just.
Because Ulrich keeps claiming investigator.
Yeah.
What were you?
Not sure what. Yeah, what were you?
I was the chef. I knew how many people were next to each other that were evil.
How many?
The only night that I was alive, one. I have no other information.
I believe chef doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. So we have two of the three evil are next to each other. Then okay.
We'll see, but I could be wrong by this point because multiple people have died in different places around the circle. I can provide.
Chef doesn't say living. Chef just says players, so they could be living or dead. The top rolls. Top 4 rolls get their information at the start only.
Oh. Alright.
Quickly, who's next to you?
Sheem, who is now dead, and Hazard, who is still alive.
Well, we know Hazard's Scarlet Woman. I know that much.
We have a good. So it's either the 2 minions or the minion and the demon next to each other. We gotta figure that out.
Okay.
So we don't get a second bonged.
Why did you call me the Baron?
Okay.
Oh, I don't have any Pokeballs.
It is getting
the Pokemon game?
Peppermint limeade. Ooh, that sounds good.
On my chat, I got the Pokemon happening.
I have that too.
Or if anyone has anything to share. So there is an extra feature. It's kind of fun, right? If you stand right here, everyone has to listen to you.
Oh. Wonderful. It's like a speaker microphone.
As the ghost, I claim that everyone here is cute and adorable and deserves well-being of their time. No, I'm not lying. You must accept it.
I'm bald. Bald is beautiful. Don't put yourself down.
That's true. If someone has information that they really want to make sure that all of town hears, that is a great place to go and give it, especially right now.
Long. Too long for a man of my standing.
I'm trying to grow mine out.
Trust me, it takes a lot less time than you might expect.
Oh yeah, no, I had a side cut, but it while the other side was growing out real long, so it just looks weird right now. But it's been growing pretty fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
Well.
Methinks I have information from trying to gather around to other different tiny groups. However, who is trustworthy and who is not? Although I don't know how well ghostly information can be beholden, so take what I say with a grain of salt.
Sound means that nominations are now open.
I think ghosts are more trustworthy because that means you probably weren't evil.
Yeah, and nobody trusts me. I don't know why.
I'm not nominating anybody, but I'd like to hear from some of the quieter players. Hesby, Hazard, any insight?
Hello.
Not overly.
Maybe.
Well, we know nobody died last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. We do know that.
So.
No one died again?
A strange thing to bring up first, though, isn't that?
The demon either chose a dead player, because I think they can do that, or they went for the soldier. And, Caigan, I believe you said at the beginning of the day someone tried to kill you.
Yep, sounds like it, because nobody died.
Yeah, the soldier is immune.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, pretty clear I'm the soldier, so they're not going to target me again, so...
Well,
I don't mind giving my roll out again.
I'm not hearing any nominations, so I'm going to say final call.
Oh, shit.
Goblin.
This is stressful.
Ghosts can't nominate, can they?
How you doing?
Ghosts cannot nominate.
Damn.
You can recommend
Nice try.
me to be nominated. You can recommend.
Nominate Goblin.
Oh.
Was that Hal nominates Goblin?
Yourpalhal would like to nominate Goblin.
Now, please tell us why.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with all of you. I don't think it's Caigan. Wanting to hide your role and be soldier, that makes sense. I think you're recluse, but they keep telling me one of my neighbors is evil. And that's pretty consistent now.
Ability.
Yeah, I'm aware, but
I still think there's a Baron.
I was also just, I don't know how to feel about you. Nothing you've told me feels fully right in my soul.
Goblin, your defense.
I have only been truthful with everyone, and this is now like the 4th, 5th time I've been on a pedestal.
Do we have evidence for a goblin?
I'm the recluse.
Yeah, but like I think there's a bearing, because why would there be 2 recluses then?
Even with a bear, there would not be 2
Aren't
recluses.
you the one who
So
suggested there was a
one of them is
bear?
one.
Yeah,
It is time
because
to
like it
vote,
would
but
only
you can
make
keep
sense
talking.
if Jiro was also a recluse.
You only need 4 votes to put Goblin on the block.
I'm sorry, sister.
I support
Oh.
this.
Oh
dear.
I think
Pseudo, you defended me last round!
I believe that was misinformation that came from a poisoning.
Interesting.
Oh. Wait, poisoning? Oh,
With
shit.
5 votes, Goblin is now on the block. Any other nominations?
No?
Goblin.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
because
6.
he keeps drawing attention to me.
I didn't even say.
I'm assuming it's a nomination.
Yeah.
Goblin would like to nominate Ulrich. Please tell us why.
Because I don't know, it seems like he has it in for me with how many people keep like apparently telling him that I'm the problem, and I am now dead, I guess. So I'm more just lashing out because I'm yeah.
Okay.
Ulrich.
I have no arms with which to
So-
comfort you, but even if
Yeah, I
you are
know.
my enemy, there.
You keep claiming that there might still be a Baron around. The information I got was there was probably a Baron around, either Jiro and Sheem. Now look at them. So, I mean, whatever the Baron's ability was is no longer in place because he's probably dead.
That is fair, VT. I read that
How
super
do we
late.
have confirmation of classes that were of roles that were dead though?
The confirmation was it was one of the 2 and they're both dead.
All right, you
Oh,
can keep
yeah,
talking,
fair
but we're going
enough.
to start the vote.
Hey, if you're accusing, make sure you raise your own thing.
You need 6 or
that's what
more.
I did.
I stand my ground!
Stand tall. You are
I will.
deceptive.
I'm not great at math, but 1 is not greater than 5.
Damn, I knew I could go with a preschool. You caught me, Ulrich. You caught me.
You have Goblin on the block. Are there any other nominations? I will say 10 seconds.
Wow. Tough crowd.
Oh, okay, yeah. Any good jokes?
Last one before I die.
I think once it's clear enough, you know, you can't really say anything else.
Yeah.
SB.
I nominate Aurora.
Nominate who?
Aurora.
Oh shit.
SB nominates Aurora.
Yeah, rude.
Please tell us why.
So Aurora, you say, well, I've heard that you are the saint, correct?
I can't nod very well, but yes, that's me nodding.
That was a nod.
Okay.
Yes, I can confirm.
So who said this?
Hi.
I almost fell.
I think it's Hound said it.
And what was
that
your
would
role?
be Yourpalhal. I am empath, and it's been telling me that one of my neighbors are evil. However, the dead librarian informed me, in fact, that Aurora could be a saint. As well as Goblin could be a saint, but I really don't think that's possible.
Hey, Aurora, your defense.
Ooh.
So
I mean, I
Goblin
haven't-
could. Sorry.
I haven't nominated anyone. I've been trying to just gather information. I may or may not be the same.
But we also don't want to risk it if you are.
That's true.
Which would place you in a safe spot, but that's not really a
Okay.
good place to be.
But you said also Goblin could be the saint. So what if Goblin is the
Really doubt
saint?
it. Really, really, really,
You
really
need
doubt
6
it.
or more to put Aurora on the block.
That would be an ironclad defense to claim one as a saint this late in the
Yeah,
game, I feel.
if
And they
if
have
Goblin's
been
gonna
very,
be
very open about being a recluse the whole time.
yeah, if Goblin's
Alright.
claiming to be the saint, that'd be like the 4th thing they'd claim to be.
That is a really strong reason to be suspicious of that player.
I can agree with that.
Well, if in fact God be the saint, then may we have mercy.
Okay, that is not enough. 0.
Raven Christ, forgive us all.
I'm gonna give 10 seconds.
Every saint has a past. Every sinner has a future. Not this one though. This one... Oh yeah.
Every road balancing, every saint has an.
Nominations are now closed. Goblin, the town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
I'm going to drink my own poison.
Goblin drinks poison.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
Well,
You did a good job.
You all
dies.
did a good job.
You had me deceived. I'd
Oh
say you
yeah,
did
no.
better.
When Jira was saying like, no, I'm the
And that
recluse, I
means
started panicking. Like,
that you all go to sleep.
I'll go to sleep. Oh, now I want to play Fable.
Well, I feel a little safer.
I love
I'm a
Fable.
ghost now.
I'm gonna die. They're gonna kill me in my sleep, I fear.
Alright, so on to other movie series. Anyone else know of a movie series to bash on?
I killed my neighbors. I'm alone.
Feel the weight of your sin.
That's okay. You know what makes you feel lighter? Alcohol.
Yeah! Party time! Oh shit, it's the liquor store still open.
Practice eating hay.
It probably isn't this late. I got bad news.
Not in this world.
Not if I break down the window.
If you do that, you will be arrested, and there will be no more liquor in your future for quite a while.
For legal reasons, dead mates who are watching the stream, that is a joke. Don't come for me.
Dear federal officers, I am safe and not in danger.
There is a bear robbing a liquor store right now.
Please do not look.
What bash on the live action gets.
I'm gonna do a thing. No, I can wait.
V2, what the hell is GITDTS?
Pardon?
Well, somebody in my chat said bash because I asked for different movie series to bash on. What the fuck is the live action GITS?
GITS?
GITS. Oh, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah.
Oh, Ghost in
I
the
don't
Shell.
know. I've never watched the original show, so I will not chip in here.
Yeah, it's same.
I've only seen one series on Adult Swim like a long time ago, and that was enough to make me want to play a game that they had on Steam sometime, which was fun, and then they closed it. That's my experience with Ghost in the Shell. I'm gonna argue against it.
So unfortunately, VT, it seems like no conversation will happen about that with no one else watching it.
Has anyone seen the movie Stay Alive? That's where that meme, if you die in the game, you die for real, comes from.
That's funny.
Oh yeah.
That's another one of those movies that I've heard like a lot of people, for whatever reasons, like it's such a bad movie. It's like, it's enjoyable. It's like a fun movie. Like it's a meme now. If you die in the game, you die for real, because they were the ones that came up with that. Yeah, it's a silly concept, but they still came up with that concept, which is an interesting thing to think about.
Ooh, okay. On the topic of like movies about being in a video game, right? This will be kind of like a friendship maker breaker if I ever speak to any of you outside of stream. How do you feel about Spy Kids 3D Game Over if you have seen it?
I love it.
Hey, my crowd!
I'm worried to speak, but no, I enjoy all of the what's his name movies.
What's his
Spy
name?
Kids.
I know who you're talking about.
3. I should know his name. I forgot what it was.
It's such a catchy name. Robert Rodriguez, my boy.
I quote Spy Kids 2 religiously.
Oh, yeah. My boyfriend said except for. Yeah, no, I like the first through the third one and Shark Boy and Lava Girl. The fourth one, we forget about the fourth one.
I like Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I didn't even know that they had a fourth one.
I think that was one of the more recent ones. They're just like, oh, it's modern now. It's like, no.
I think I rewatched Spy Kids 3 way too many times, and then I've only seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl like maybe once.
Referring to for Spy Kids, the time one, isn't it?
I think so.
With the clock.
Wow.
Spy Kids 4.
It's
I'm
the
using
one
my
where
computer
they,
in my medieval room here.
It's the one
it's
where
the
they
one
change the kids.
where I think
Yeah.
time stops now and then.
Yeah. Spy
the
Kids
different
all the
actors.
time in the world.
Yeah.
Came out in
that one.
2011.
Oh yeah, that one. That one kind of sucked, but I still really liked it.
I think I liked that it still had the original Junie in it. I think that's the only thing I remember about that,
Oh,
like why
that's
I
fair.
wanted to watch that.
Yeah.
But then I watched that, and
But they made him kind of like a dick, which was like funny.
yeah, no, that was
but...
like. As I've said before, I like a lot of bad movies. There's rarely ever a movie that I'm just like, I don't like this. That was one, if I'm remembering correctly, that one was one where I'm just like, I don't like this actually.
I prefer Clock Stoppers over that Spy Kids.
I've never heard of that one before.
Yeah, the Clock Stoppers.
What's Clock Stoppers?
It's a good film. You should check it out.
What is it?
Oh, wait, I may have seen this before.
It's one that you've probably seen but completely forgot about.
Yeah. This looks. Oh, it's Paramount Pictures. Wait, Jonathan Frakes?
Remember, this movie was directed by Riker.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm your height now.
Good morning,
Oh, am I still
Ravenswood.
talking?
Love.
Sitting. Are
No,
you
you're
okay?
not.
To everyone
I'm
except
sitting at the moment
Sudo, who
on
has
my floor.
died in
I've
the
been on my feet
night.
for like 12 hours.
Good.
Please continue.
All right.
What in the world?
Urgently, come with me.
Y'all suck!
Okay.
Hey, at least you still have a different head for some reason.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, your style.
Wait, I'm confused.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is-
facial hair.
Yeah.
So much.
Goated.
Wait, I'm confused.
With some horns, too.
Claire, come with me.
What?
Wondered about
Okay.
that, yeah. It's over, Shire. It was a good game. It was a good team effort.
I wasn't fully paying attention. What happened?
What
Did
happened?
we win?
No, we haven't won yet.
If we killed the imp, we should have won already. There shouldn't be a no one died in the night because we should have won already.
Well, no one died in the night because someone was targeted who couldn't be killed. The one who was
Right.
targeted couldn't die, so that was Caigan.
Well, that's what I mean though. Is I feel like if we got the imp correct, we would have won already. But the fact that we're still going means that so. Oh, unless no, I don't know.
To me, for the leftover information that I have, or at least that I've gathered, that means either Pez or Aurora.
Right.
I have.
Is Caigan still alive?
Yeah, Caigan's still alive, but it's either Pez or Aurora that I have the highest suspicion of, or Hazard, because I haven't been able to gather anything on Hazard, but I'm gonna try to for that one, because they've been kind of silent the whole game, just kind of either silently picking people off, or no attention has been brought to them.
Yeah, no, the quiet ones are definitely the ones we need to start looking at now, because I feel like if we won, we would have won already.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and investigate and see if I can get into them.
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah, chat's just gonna
Yeah,
turn
we
on me.
won.
I'll see
No,
how it
we're
is.
still here, which means we didn't win.
I invade.
Blair.
Hello.
I would like to be part of this conversation that is happening in this room from two of the quietest players.
Oh, we're just chilling.
Yeah, for the most part.
Hey, so how do ghosts work? Can they like tell information, or are they just out of the game?
I mean,
No, they can relay information.
yeah, technically I can. However, I'm trying to do a vow of like I want to learn information. That's why I haven't been pitching in on the town center talks for other stuff that I've learned about. I've more been trying to find intermediary what is going on for it. And then the least information I have is about you two right now. So if I could find out any more information about your goals, ambitions, or whatever else have you, that would be nice to find out.
I will say,
I mean, I've been dead for the longest, so I've been trying to actually get something out of it.
Wrong. You've been dead the second longest.
Well, the one who was dead the longest left.
I will say I am the Raven Keeper, but no one has killed me, so like, I can't do anything.
Hazard, what about you? Have you revealed or told Pez, or would you like to reveal said information now that the amount of players is dwindling?
I still enjoy the guessing.
That's fair, I suppose.
It's a game I play with everybody, literally. Not even joking. I made somebody guess for 4 hours straight and they still never got the answer right.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Alright.
The guessing game.
I guess I will try and go find more information then. Have fun.
No, I said it's good. The tail. It's good.
Oh, I thought you said how you guys been doing.
No, I don't care about any of you.
That's fair.
That's not true. That's not true. As long as you're murdering, I care about everybody.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. If you're right that Hazard's the Scarlet Woman, and we did correctly guess Goblin, which everyone apparently thought that we were correct, then now that would place the imp or the demon role on Hazard because they're the Scarlet Woman.
I have information.
Yes.
We basically need to vote Hazard out.
Hazard has been very cagey. Hazard likes the guess, but has been the only one to not reveal themselves to me. Get Hazard out at any cost.
Yes. I think that's what we're doing now. Okay.
Well, we would be standing in a building, but you limited us to 3.
Well, the problem with like 8 people being in one room is it starts to get, instead of
Are we ghost voting?
It just starts to,
No,
like,
we don't ghost
exclude
vote yet.
people, and we don't like to do that because that's not fun for anybody.
Yes.
You can ghost vote if you want, but you only
It's
have
much
one
better
vote.
If you look on the doors here, there's like a little indicator, and it has 3 notches. And it's like, it's not a hard limit, it's just a soft limit of like 3 people per room.
Yeah.
I think most of the people in the room with me were ghosts.
Only
Remember when when
only if not
nominations
enough
open, I'm gonna be
are
looking
there
for- I'm gonna
to
try
confer
to speed
it.
up the game a little bit here because we're just
You
a
got it.
teeny bit behind with like some of the crashes and stuff, which is fine. But I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit here. So when nominations open, I sort of just want nominations. So if you have something to say right now that's not a nomination, feel free to go run up on the shouting booth, or otherwise say it, because I'm gonna want to get right to the nominations.
There goes Ulrich.
God damn it.
You don't even reach the top.
Stand to the side of the podium.
Hello. So can you all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Well,
maybe.
So as the investigator, I've gathered as much information as I possibly could. We all believe, with yesterday's voting, that we were correct on guessing Goblin correct. Why are we still here? Or the Goblin. The demon. Sorry.
Goblin with poisoner. If they were demon, the game would be over.
Well, exactly. That is the point. We all assume Goblin to be the demon. However, there's also the role of the Scarlet Woman, who would keep us alive if the demon died. So keep that in mind.
Look, Ulrich, I got this in the bag. Just trust me, okay?
All right.
Okay, it is nomination time.
Oh god, my speed.
Is there anybody else who'd like to go first? If not, Yourpalhal would like to nominate Pesby.
Hal would like to nominate Pesby. Please tell us why.
I really wish I had the time to go into the full details, and I don't, but I'll give you the best I can in a Spark Notes sort of fashion. Being that I'm empath, as you discovered very early on, obviously every night until now, Goblin has been the evil player that was next to me, right? I'm next to Goblin and Aurora. Goblin is now dead. I still have an evil player next to me. There is only one more player next to me besides Aurora, who we all suspect to be the Saint.
Okay, Pesby, your defense.
Well, he's got a point. I will tell all of you right now, I am the Raven Keeper. I have been the whole game. Didn't want to say earlier, but no one has killed me. So I guess it's too late at this point for that to be worth it.
Okay, we're gonna start the vote. You need at least 3. Three votes is exactly the amount that you need, and that does mean Pesby is on the block. Are there any other nominations?
I nominate Hazard.
Was that Pesby?
Ulrich, sorry.
Ulrich nominates Hazard. Please tell us why.
Well, information I've gathered, as I said, if the Scarlet Woman, Hazard has been, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, accused, that's the word, of being the Scarlet Woman. If we were correct in voting Goblin out, that would have placed the demon role on the Scarlet Woman, which I've had people tell me that they believe the Scarlet Woman to be Hazard.
Okay, Hazard, your defense.
So, I don't see how I could be the Scarlet Woman. Haven't had anything to do, haven't done anything, been the least talked to out of everybody here.
Well, you don't need to until the demon dies.
True, but I have voted more than once. So, given that, how could I still be the Scarlet? Could also mean the demon's still alive.
We're gonna start the voting. You can keep talking though. Anybody who wants to talk. You need 4 or more to put Hazard on the block. Keep in mind, if you are a ghost and you are using your ghost vote, it will be gone forever.
It's pretty good, guys.
I guess our votes were unneeded, but they've been cast.
With 6 votes, Hazard is now on the block.
Wow. It's so fucking over, I fear.
Any other nominations?
4, 5, 6.
Actually.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Nominate Aurora.
Hazard nominates Aurora.
Of course you would.
Oh no. Hazard, please tell us why.
So, the reason I nominate Aurora is, aside from Pez, Aurora is the only other person I talk to. Therefore, the only other person that could think I'm the Scarlet, of which I'm not. I'm a Slayer.
Aurora, your defense.
Objection, nuh-uh.
It's an objection!
It's a pretty solid defense!
Alright, let's start the voting. You need 7 or more. Put Aurora on the block.
Wow, Hazard. Wow.
Man, that was an ironclad defense there.
Wow.
How can you defend against that?
All I get is objection, nuh-uh.
One
That's what
vote
everyone
is not
wants.
enough.
Wow.
10 seconds.
You should know me by now, Hazard.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, what's that defense? Jesus.
Pesby?
I nominate Pawinspector14.
Alright. Yeah, let's play.
Pesby nominates Pawinspector14. Please tell us why.
How do we know? You're an empath.
I'm sorry, do you want me to respond? Because I can. I was going to wait for my turn, but if you want, I can take up your time. time all you'd like.
So,
Because
I will tell you about more features real quick. If it's your turn to talk and you click the candle, you will indicate to us that you're good.
oh,
yeah.
excellent. Good to know.
Yeah.
Why don't you click your candle then?
Otherwise, we'll just sit here and wait for it awkwardly. Okay.
Let me tell you something, pal. I had two neighbors at the start of this game, right? I had Charius and I had Goblin. Charius was a librarian, as they revealed to me in death, and while they could have been deceiving me, I find it very hard to believe considering Goblin died and confessed to being the poisoner. Unless they're also lying for some godforsaken reason as a member of the town, then I only have one more evil... Shut up! You're not helping! I have only one more evil neighbor. Being you.
Well,
Okay,
time's
but-
up. It is time to vote.
No!
You need 7 or more. But you
I
can
have
keep
something
talking.
to say. Okay. If you are the empath, don't you
Yeah?
think
Yeah?
the imp would have killed you?
I am confused as to that as well. So why didn't you curse me?
Because I'm not the imp, baby.
There's no more time for me to say anything else than that.
2 votes is not enough. I'm going to give you 5 seconds.
We're all fucking dead, dogs. I got bad news.
I think Hal being the empath only further confirms my
Why
suspicions.
the fuck are we killing Hazard, bro? It's over.
Yes, it is all over because we're gonna win.
Nominations are now closed. Hazard, the town has decided that you are to be executed. How would you like to die?
I can't believe that. Nuh-uh. Is the defense still?
Hazard is killed by multiple nuh-ahs directly to the chest.
Nuh-uh, nuh-uh.
And dies.
Wow.
And unfortunately, that does mean it's bedtime. Good night.
No! I fucking knew it. You goddamn fools! No!
Fuck.
Fuck.
It's over. I can't believe no one objected to my nuh-uh.
It was so great.
Like, really? Anyways, what kind of music you guys into, just in general?
No,
I've
shut
been
up,
talking
I
a lot
wanna
about
sleep.
my own taste, but I'd like to hear... Oh, okay, fine. Okay, you do that.
Also, yeah.
The rest of us are gonna spend our nighttime enjoying the company of those around us. Hi, everybody.
I agree there, VT. I'm also surprised by that one, with how secretive
I prefer sleeping in the dark.
Hazard was being, and I have no other information. The only thing that would bring it together is by Ulrich is playing everyone,
Jeez.
and he's the actual one gathering every information and actually doing things. So I think I'm going to try and embed that Ulrich is the one actually being the demon, and everyone else left should go. Because I think I trusted too early. I think I trusted wrong. So I think Ulrich is the new target. I think I am right on this one.
Great news. I have great things to tell you.
Hal has been very open about his stuff, as much of a loudmouth and a goof as they are. Pesby, I've not gained much information of.
Well, I don't drink, so...
But the only one who has actively done a lot enough to try and gain information about everyone else has been Ulrich. So that is the only one that I would think of would be the only one trust me, I'm the investigator.
Oh, you're living your best possible life, like non-ironically.
Because they would have known,
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. That's my drink then.
and they could have just guessed and stated from the beginning.
What am I agreeing to?
That I'm
Ulrich
not living
put
my
blame
best
on
life.
quite a few.
I got new glasses today.
However,
Or, sorry, yesterday. So.
Oh, I guess you're right though. Because Ulrich has tried to get Goblin so many times and could have gotten Goblin beforehand.
Not just one.
But I don't know who else,
Of my rear brake.
unless Pal is also being the one for it. But we're down to 3 other players that I know almost no information about. That's the issue.
So Pseudo knows the story. I was on my way
Anything
home
else would just be-
for lunch, because I was gonna get all this stuff set up. So I took a longer lunch today.
The only time that I believe Caigan is because of
They wanted to just
shifting
go off
targets.
the
I'm not
freeway
shifting
in the
targets.
left lane.
I still think it's Ulrich.
So there's an off-ramp
Because
in
the
a
only
freeway
one that I can trust
two lanes
is
for that,
Caigan,
turnoff
just from the simple factor of we had someone not die one night, which means they were a target.
red light. They turn into my lane and I gotta slam on my brakes. My car is like fully stopped.
Oh, right,
almost,
shifting
just wailing
targets.
on my horn at 'em.
Right.
And I don't think anything of it because it didn't seem like anything was wrong with my car. Keep on driving. I get to the next light. My car's like, nah, mate. There's a leak now. And
I
then
think we're on this
get to the
one.
next light. My car's like, oh, you're still stopping? Nah, mate. You can have another leak. Like,
I think as the ghost, I'm gonna have to do my due diligence to cause some chaos here.
drive back to work.
We'll see what
Put
happens.
my car on the lift.
The game's
Yeah,
almost
sure enough,
over.
both my rear, 'cause my
We're
car doesn't
down
have just
to 5
one brake line
players,
to the rear.
so
It's got 2 brake lines to the rear and goes over my gas tank.
to get
to
their
go to the
targets
other
killed
side.
during the day. Yeah.
So it's like, nah, I'm just gonna give you all the problems today.
Yeah, she just ended up with leaks because of a track drive.
Good morning, town.
Oh.
Bad morning, town.
Morning.
Ulrich has been killed in the night.
Oh, no.
Please continue.
Surprise at this
I
point.
see.
Yet.
Well, that's good. I was gonna kill myself.
I think we
anyways.
screwed up.
Yes. Oh dear.
Huh.
Things get brighter.
We might have made a whoops
Has
too.
happened for me yet,
No.
but hey, things might get brighter.
Oh, I think we did, but
Oh, hey, I'm not the only one with
close so
a
far.
ghost. Hey,
You
you
want to
also
talk?
have a head hazard.
Sure.
You have hair and eyebrows at least.
Yeah. Where we want to go?
So that might be it.
I mean, there's nothing really to talk about, but we can go on.
If you
Yeah.
Flares in VR too.
what?
No, I think the problem is if you made a avatar in this game, then it keeps your hair and your eye and some of your features from it when you die. And
Oh, yeah,
I set one
I'd-
up before I chose to go into the avatar world, and so you, me, Hal are the only 3 that are running an avatar from in this game. So if Hal ever dies, he would also have hair then. Everyone else is running the default.
Make the bald character suddenly have hair.
I'm sitting on the floor because I've been on my feet
I
for
can't do
12
that, but you
hours.
could go to villager in your menu and probably give yourself hair.
You can change your ghost color. You can give yourself hair. You can do whatever you would like.
I like the convent of ghosts
Also,
outside.
if folks want to play again and have
We were talking
some
about how
extra
if you-
time,
because you're using
we can set up
character
all of
from this
everybody's
game, you would also
default
keep some of your
avatars.
So, I don't know.
What's the information going on in the town here?
Not much. We're just trying to figure out because an empath living this long is suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
So coming out with that information now and then dying would just confirm them as the empath, and the demon might not want that because the suspicion being in the air still is helping the demon, whether it's Pal or it's not Pal. So this is a tough position to be in at this point.
The only ones that were targeted were the quiet ones, just because one was keeping everyone guessing and not what else, and then one who has gathered constant information. The only other one who has put stuff up for it could be bluffing through their fucking pants. So, as much as I want to say that Aurora would be a safe one, I think Hal's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we don't have a hi.
I think
We don't have a butler
because
we have
doing for all the information gathering and all the stuff that I've tried to gather throughout the rest of this game, the only choice left would be the one who's just been untouched. Just because always shifting next to it, always saying no, there's an evil person next to me. Even though one was revealed, could have been still bluffing, saying there's one next to me. I think it's Hal. and I think Hal needs to be eliminated today, by meaning of just you have too much information to be worthy of what you are doing. So I don't know what arguments either of you, because I cannot make accusations. Hal needs to die.
I don't know. How are we gonna convince the other guy, though?
Yeah, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4?
4 people left?
You have 5 people
Oh,
left
shoot,
alive.
That's bad. 5?
Yeah.
Who's the last one? Who's the last?
I thought it was only 4.
Well, at least that's right. Four because Ulrich died. 4 because Ulrich died. So
Yeah, that's very. We have to be sure we get it tonight, then, or we wait a day. That's the only thing we can do.
well, figure it
Let's go
out.
back, I guess. Yeah.
Model Ulrich.
Well, they crashed,
yeah, we
remember?
Oh, they crashed. Okay.
Yeah. I gotta be the ghost
But
model,
the
right?
fact that my evidence says
just
it
do,
could
become villager then.
be like of the
Oh,
4
okay.
left alive, it's you like never mind.
You're
I'm
right,
trying with
BT.
it
I
now.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Did it work?
That work? No, not yet. How about that? There we go. Beautiful. Okay.
Nuh-uh.
If anyone wants to say anything to town, like, feel free to go jump up on the podium over there. Because again, when the clock breaks, we will just be going right to nominations.
I'll be quick.
You approach.
You are all wonderful people, and I enjoyed this game very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I got you.
Alright, now I have a serious accusation instead of all being all nice. There's been either 2 players in this game. One may or may not have been covered for this the entire time. All of you can either trust the ghost or not trust the ghost. But one player has been covered for the entire game by the so-called quote-unquote investigator. And may we all die and seek vengeance. But Aurora is not the safe saint. That is all.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay, if that is all, nominations are now open.
I, Yourpalhal, once again, tirefully nominate Pesby.
Al nominates Pesby. Please hold the line.
I appeal to all of your reason. Please! I have been empath the entire game. I have helped us rid ourselves of the poisoner. I have covered for Aurora because they are obviously a saint, which is a role that you do not want to reveal. Please, for all that is holy, it is absolutely Pesby, who claims to be a Raven Keeper and yet has made no attempt to support that claim. Even if they did, it is so easy to fake that I shut up. I didn't. Now my turn's over. Go ahead.
Your defense.
Again, I can't do anything until I die. But Hal,
It's a fair point.
I'm listening. Please,
I know
please enlighten me.
that the demons know what the available roles are. So you could be lying about being an empath.
Oh, I could be. Could I be? Really? 6 nights in a row, I could be.
Yeah.
With different information each time, I could be. Oh.
Is this
really?
Among Us again?
I know where you get your information.
All right, it is time to vote. Anybody can jump in with anything.
If this vote is wrong, the imp wins. Due to numbers. I don't have time to explain, but this vote must not go through.
What the hell is wrong with you?
It cannot go through.
Put down.
We don't need to play this safe game. We know.
With 4 votes, Pesby is on the block.
Dear God, thank you.
Wow.
Do we have any other nominations?
By all means, I will live this down for the rest of my life. If I have
Pesby.
About how?
Pesby nominates Hal. Please tell us why.
We're in purgatory!
Aurora? I know you're a saint. I know you wouldn't lie. And I know you probably don't trust me, because you voted for me. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to win this game, you will vote for Hal. That is all I have to say.
If you want to win this game, if you want to win this game, Aurora, you will take the role that you have been given and collaborate with your fellow townspeople. I am sorry to speak so authoritatively and with such gusto. Oh my God! I have watched people die left and right while the person who did it is right fucking there! Oh my
Are
God!
you really
I don't know why.
going to listen to
Shut up!
somebody?
I'm not talking to you.
You going psycho?
The energy is great.
My lungs have been expended. I believe in all of you.
Town, you need 5 or more votes to put Hal on the block, starting right now.
Remember, Peasant's still alive. He has unlimited votes. The ghost ones are the only ones that have the singulars.
I'm not sure.
You so disappoint me, Pseudo.
Because Hal keeps calling
You are
everybody
so
out.
blind!
You're currently tied.
No.
Okay, Town has tied the vote. There is no one on the block.
Leave it here.
Oh,
Bring it down to
You really
3.
accept
Bring
it?
it down to 3. We'll bring it down to 3.
One more will die, and your blood, their blood, shall be on all of your hands.
If our vote tonight was wrong, though,
and it will likely be mine.
Then evil
have
wins.
nothing to
If we
say
get
to
one
you,
more day,
oh
we still have a
vestige of the
chance.
dead.
He already lost his wife.
If Pez is dead, it's Hal. If Hal's dead, it's Pez. That's the way you go about this.
You're leaving me alive on purpose, guys. Don't you realize?
Vile
I'm just doing this in Doug.
10 seconds.
I'm gonna laugh really hard if Aurora just gets away with this being the most silent one the whole game.
I would actually be so fucked up about going this whole
That
time.
would be
No sense, but I'd be so sad.
We need to talk about why that wouldn't make sense.
We have multiple times in detail.
Down. Nominations are now closed. You have no one on the block. I hope you're all happy with yourselves. There will be no dessert tonight. None. Good night.
But I want my cookies.
And that's how I always get away with Wi-Fi.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Anyways, any of you guys play an instrument? Any of you guys play an instrument? Like, not
Yeah.
even professionally necessarily, just as, oh, really, what do you play?
Yeah, you didn't see that video I shared. I'm a percussionist. I play mallet percussion.
Oh, right. Ulrich. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm bad with voices still, of people I've met very recently.
Oh no, fair, Sam.
I can play 2 instruments.
Really? What two?
Ooh. Flute and trombone. Nothing impressive.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
No,
Hey, flute's still.
nothing impressive. I'm sorry, those are two of like the most difficult instruments in my mind to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, the trombone is so difficult. There's a game for it that you can play and just see how hard it is to play as a trombone.
I remember I have a distinct memory, right, of thinking about joining band alongside choir while I was in high school, and I went in and I tried to learn how to play a marimba, and I was so disheartened by that attempt that I never showed my face in that band room again.
Hey, what's a marimba again?
Marimba is basically a xylophone, but like bigger. Yeah, it's got a lot more
I-
functions, if you will.
I wanted to learn that, but I was stuck on baritone.
That's fair.
As one who consistently always needs to tap and move and do shit, as a child, I wanted to join band. I wanted to be a fucking drummer. I thought I did a great for the little aptitude test to tell how good of a rhythm you had. And I got put on fucking trumpet. While someone who didn't know 6 ways from Sunday how to keep a beat got put on drums.
But Blair, you 100% fit the person of a trumpet player from my band experience.
Oh!
That's true though. I fear that's true.
I hated that shit. My parents made me stick it out for 3 more years before I actively stopped trying. And they're like, all right, fine, we'll finally pull you out of band. And I'm like, thank you.
I feel like it would have been fair if they asked you to stay 1 year, but 3 is a little excessive, admittedly.
They wanted me...
Like, I won't... Sorry, go ahead.
No, they like, it started out in elementary, and they wanted me to go up through most of middle school, and by the time it was, like, almost to marching band time, and I was like, please, I'm going to cause many harm things to this family if you make me march and do the fucking trumpet in the heat.
I will tell you that, like, I remember... Oh, hold on.
Oh, okay.
They got yanked. They got yoinked.
I used to play flute back in like 6th grade, and I guess a personal story. That was more at a time when I was less comfortable with my sexuality. I was the only male flautist in school.
No, you're right. You're right, VT. Caigan also has not nominated, but they also might be forgetting to vote, because I have noticed they have not voted up or down really. They just been kind of sitting with the generic pose. They might just straight up be forgetting to vote or hit their thing for it. Because I have heard them say a few things, but I haven't seen them flick their torch up very often.
So that I could just, whenever I need it in a song, just grab it and play it.
That's a fair point.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. On a completely other side note, though, I wish that, because I went to a guitar factory recently, or the like big name guitar shop, whatever else, and I managed to find a electronic drum set that I would fucking love to have, but god damn it, expensive things are expensive. But even though when I was playing it, it had a nice synth to it too, even though I don't, for some reason, I like synth drums way more than like actual drums.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
They're just crisper, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Man, also as someone who's been looking into electric drum kits, no, they are expensive, but if you look at that compared to actual drum sets, you're just like, oh yeah, no, I'm getting an electric drum set, of course. It's just like, what's a few $100s compared to like $1,000 for a basic like 4 to 5 piece drum set?
That is very fair. That's fair, VT. Caigan might be catching us all with our pants down then, if anything, for this. And if, I mean, I already said I'd be laughing if Aurora got away with everything being the silent. I haven't thought about Caigan one bit. So if they win getting away with all this, I'm gonna be impressed. Just because I like these deduction games, but I also haven't played them a lot, so doing a lot of this stuff is all like. But I mean, I've also been dead for the entire game, so me figuring out how to get my model in here has been awful because I haven't worn it for all of stream.
Hello, town.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
I hope you slept well, and I hope I hope you're ready for this. But you only have 3 players remaining, and those 3 players are Yourpalhal, Hesby, and Caigan. Aurora has died in the night.
Yay.
This is your final 3. The game is absolutely over after today, no matter what happens. We are going to say that there shall be no private discussions today. You must stay here and discuss. You're more than welcome to use the platform here. But now's the time to out any information you've been holding on to, because this is it.
Caigan, I have no... Yeah, good idea.
All right. I'm bringing forth the attention. No, this is my turn for the platform. You will wait down there.
Your turn was last turn. Get out.
Oh.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You're very kind. Listen, Caigan, I'm appealing straight to you because I know you are safe. And I know that I don't have a great way to prove that I have been the... What was my real name? Person who sleeps and finds out who the people next to him are. Look. When I slept at the beginning of the game, I had one evil neighbor. That being the poisoner next to me, Goblin, self-confessed poisoner. I have one evil neighbor still now, and Aurora is dead. Who do you think it is? Please believe in me, because I believe in you.
How do we know you haven't been pretending that you are the imp this entire time and made up all of this information?
I've never played this game before, and I am a dog shit liar. Pseudo, I need you to trust me.
No, I've never played before either. And I'm really bad at lying too.
Oh, kudos to you.
Oh no.
I don't think
I must not be very bad at lying considering there's 3 of us left, and one of them is still you.
Well, yeah.
If
Well, I
Pesby
think-
is the imp, why didn't Pesby eliminate?
Why didn't they kill me? Because it would be suspicious as shit.
Someone's on the platform. Listen to the platform.
And why would I kill Aurora? I feel like you did to accuse me of being the killer.
Aurora? You know why you would kill Aurora, because if you killed me, everyone would be like, oh.
Oh, did we have double crash?
Oh no.
I just watched Jiro and Gob disappear.
Uh-oh.
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 I think they both just double crashed out.
Yeah, crash.
Pal, I have a contradiction to you.
Okay, I'm listening. Please.
If you are an empath and you have had somebody next to you that is evil every day, you could have had a recluse next to you consistently.
Yes, but Jiro was the recluse and was dead, and I was never fully next to him because the poisoner was alive when Jiro died.
But were they? Because they'll still show up.
What do you mean, but were they? Yes.
They will show up alive or dead as still somebody evil next to you. So you could be making false accusations.
Okay, so who would that make? Caigan? Do you think Caigan is the fucking...
How do we know that Jiro was the recluse?
Exactly, it could have been Aurora. The recluse could have been Aurora.
I don't think I picked that up when they said it.
All of the scales.
I feel bad
Although
for
they could have
Palace,
been
but I think
lying
we
to
should let him
misguide us.
win.
I am going to vomit my entire brain out through my skull. You are all insane.
My chat, they've been accusing me. And they can see my damn
We will
screen.
give a few more minutes here for people to get back. So feel free to keep making public claims. Or, you know.
Pseudo
You know
thoughts.
what? Matter of fact, everything I've said is met with suspicion. I have nothing more to say. You heard my position? I'll argue it no further. Caigan, it's really on you, brother. Wow. And I believe.
Al has been accusing everybody the whole game.
One person for the
You
past
accused your
3 fucking
partner.
times.
You did. You accused your partner.
It's really quiet.
Just go stand up.
Go,
on the
platformer.
platform. That's the
No,
simple.
no, I said I wouldn't say anything
yeah.
more. I'm saying nothing more. I got nothing. You've heard me.
Just jump in.
Hello, yes. Hi, it is me, the investigator.
Hello.
It was with the heavy hearts to find out that I died. But it's with heavier heart that I say that after running the math, none of my information may have been helpful. And I can only assume to have been poisoned on the one night that I needed the information. If that had happened, I may actually cry. Thank you for your time.
Are you waiting to speak, Aurora?
You're good.
I don't have anything valuable to help with this vote. But
Then
I
get
have
off the
been
stage.
reviewing my notes, trying to figure out of the 3 left alive, who I am most suspicious of, and I don't have strong evidence pointing any direction. The only thing I have to suggest that Pesby is not the imp is that they have self-reported as the Raven Keeper. The easiest role to claim to be because it can't do anything until you're dead. It's a weak alibi and it's very suspicious. Caigan, as the fortune teller, I asked one night if you were the imp, and the answer was no. But I could have been poisoned, and that information could be wrong. And Hal, I have what you have been telling me, but nothing strong to support that everything you've been saying is true. And of everybody here, I think you are one of the most likely people to be metagaming this right now.
Agreed.
So I am equally suspicious of everyone here.
very kind of you. That helps nothing!
You're welcome. No, I've got equal suspicion on both of them. There's God! What are you thinking?
So I've got.
Between you two. What is your role, Caigan? Soldier. And that's why we didn't have it that one night, because they targeted me.
They're the only one immune.
But how do we know they targeted you? They could have just targeted someone who's dead. They could have, yes.
I don't really have anything to add to the actual game or voting. I've had someone in chat, Delta would have seen it, who's been giving high praise to Ari and Delta in the game, and so far I agree.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes.
They've played this multiple times apparently.
They put up with me yelling like a motherfucker, so I can agree with that.
Everybody owes Ari and Delta thanks for putting this together and being willing to host us.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Again, I request that you hold your compliments and or complaints until the end.
Until the game's actually over,
complain more. I don't know.
All right. I'm calling one last final words to the stand for the saying is that there's been nothing but a blame game between the two, Pez and Hal. And albeit that we have... You shut your face hole. There's been one person that has been silent most of this game. Mayhap may have been deflected off of death, but Caigan, I believe you are the final demon. That is all I will say. Hal, you can be silenced.
What are you doing? You make no sense. What did you say on the podium about Aurora yesterday before they got killed? Water on the ground. Not listen to Flair.
Flair. High five chaos.
Yeah.
Makes absolutely no sense. Chaos.
I just wanted to say, if Hal's correct, then the only two people to come visit me at the church were both bad. And if that's true, I'm also gonna cry.
I'm very sorry, Monk. I'm very sorry that happened.
That's a fair point.
I think Hal is correct, and I think Pisby is the imp, but if I'm wrong, I won't be getting any sleep tonight.
Well, rip your sleep schedule.
So upset.
But Hal's the one that's been instigating most of the votes.
I've been instigating! I've been instigating! No! It's because I have the information! The only information that makes any sense!
But see, you're the only one that claims to have information.
Oh, I'm gonna vomit my fucking brain out through the front of my face! It's gonna come out!
Here it comes!
Hal is the one that's been instigating most of the votes and claims.
You should drink water, baby.
Alright, look, they're back.
I mean, wouldn't the demon want to guard themselves?
It's always
By getting suspicion off themselves?
Thing is, it could be you.
I don't think it's Caigan.
Well, we've heard a lot of accusations flying around. It's now time to put your pitchforks and axes where your mouths are.
Which ghosts have a vote?
Who's gonna get nominated?
Like two ghosts have a vote left.
I don't.
Yourpalhal. Yeah, I used my vote already.
Ow.
I used mine.
Nominate Pesby!
Hal nominates Pesby. Hal, please tell us why. In 1 second, when Delta, it's Delta not here. Oh my God.
Delta and Ari get thanked, and then Delta disappears.
I have said it ad nauseum. I get why you don't trust me. I really do. I understand.
I do.
And if you really insist on putting me to death, then so be it. We all lose. But look, I have had a consistent pointer directly towards the one person next to me that was left past the third night this whole fucking time, or whatever night it was. I don't care about the numbers. And if you don't believe me, that's on you, and we all die. Capiche?
Pesby, your defense.
And how?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I kill Aurora? Because I feel like
Because if you killed me, that's suspicious!
He was more on your side than Caigan ever was. So you
Yes, which is why
killed him to think that to accuse me of me killing him.
Oh my god.
Because he's more killable.
More killable? More killable!
Mm-hmm.
Oh
It
my god.
is time to
Chat would
vote.
just like me to say.
Hal, don't forget to raise
You
your
need
own.
2 or more.
Information that makes sense, but it makes too much sense.
Oh, it makes too much sense, does it? Isn't that lovely?
Recluse is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm split evenly between you two because
I'm split evenly.
The
you're
only
very loud, you're very quiet, and that's both suspicious. So
the only ghost who can
with
save
2
this.
votes, Pesby is on the block. Do we have any other nominations?
so
I wonder what happens next.
don't know.
Well, the only ghost who can save it is Gob. They're the only ghost who has a vote left.
Aurora has a vote. They just
Aurora has
died.
one,
Oh
too.
yeah.
Chance to vote as a ghost.
Yeah, Aurora's got a vote too.
I didn't see the little blue glowy. It was off camera for me.
I know. All of a sudden, I crash.
Welcome back.
I will say final call for nominations. Pesby.
We already know mine. Hal.
We sure do.
Pesby
We sure do.
nominates Hal. Pesby, please tell us why.
Got my ears open. What's up, demon?
I mean, I think I already explained myself.
Oh, you did. Did you? Yeah. Yeah, man.
You voted
Yeah,
for
you can
Aurora, or you killed Aurora to accuse me of killing him.
Oh, I killed Aurora. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
How could you, Hal?
Yeah, how could I do that to you, Aurora? That's crazy.
Caigan,
Are you
if
done
you're
with your
it and
candle?
you get away with this the whole game, I'm gonna be super
done.
impressed.
All right, that's
okay.
excellent.
Hal, your defense.
If you really want me to talk about the dead Aurora in the room, which I will, obviously, should Pesby kill me, that's the only one you had your suspicions on. Obviously. And if I die, where does all the suspicion naturally flow? I'm not going to name any names, but there's only 3 people alive, and one of them is Pesby. Yeah, all the suspicion would flow onto the fucking corpse. Get a grip! Anyways, I'd like to conclude by saying nuh-uh.
Well, in that case, it's time to collect the votes. You need 3 or more. A 2 would be a tie,
I support this.
I would have
vote.
killed you already,
and a
Hal.
3 would put Hal on the block.
Right about-
Oh,
one
no.
vote.
Oh no.
Town, you have put
Feel
Hal
that?
on the block with 3 votes. Are there
Feel
any
that?
other
You all
nominations?
lost. You killed yourselves. Am I proud of you? No. Am I sorry for you? Very.
Now, I will
Cute
say
Arctic Fox winning.
that Pesby and Hal have both been nominated, so they may not be nominated again. Caigan, the only option left is for you to nominate yourself. Would you like to do so?
No, let's see. Let's see where this ends.
Well, Town,
I'm just gonna be straight up upset if Caigan, you were the imp.
I am here
Nothing
to
ever
inform you
happened.
that this game has now concluded. This game is over, and let us talk for a minute about who might be who. I request absolute silence at this moment because this is called our Grim Reveal, and this is where you figure things out. And you might also learn when you were personally poisoned or drunk or whatnot. So, yes, please keep comments until after. Let's first talk about our first death. Charius. Charius was our dear librarian who was unfortunately executed by the town. Next up to die was Mr. Flare. Mr. Flare was your chef who
Where's my food?
unfortunately was poisoned the first day. And the one they received was not correct. Town next did not kill anyone and then set their sights on poor Jiro. Jiro was the real recluse who registered as evil multiple times this game. Sheem was next to die. Sheem was your monk, who protected Hal, protected Goblin, and then was killed. Goblin was next to die. Goblin was your poisoner. Who poisoned Blair to start, then Hal, then Pseudo, then Ulrich, and then was executed by the town. Next to die was Pseudo.
Interesting.
Pseudo was actually your fortune teller, who learned between Sheem and Flare there was no demon. Between Jiro and Goblin, there was a demon. Then got poisoned and learned between Jiro and themselves there was a demon. And finally, between Aurora and Caigan, there was no demon. Next to die was Hazard. I'm not sure who got the information they got, but they were correct. Hazard was your Scarlet Woman.
Ooh.
And town executing the Scarlet Woman at this point meant the demon could not jump to the Scarlet Woman. So town eliminated a path that the demon could have taken. Next was Ulrich. Ulrich was your investigator who was murdered by the demon. And finally, you have Aurora, who was your real and correct saint. That left you with your final three. And you have chosen to kill Hal. Hal was your empath.
The demons win.
Caigan was your soldier who absorbed a kill in the night. That was the night you had no deaths. And of course, that means Pesby was your very elusive imp who pushed all suspicion onto the empath for the evil win in this game of Trouble Brewing. Please, a large thank you to Delta. This game would not have run so smoothly without them. I hope all of you had an amazing time.
Clap, clap,
And
clap, clap.
don't worry. Everybody's graves are right over there. Everybody's names have been moved to the graveyard. The winning team is all that remains. Congratulations, Evil. You may now celebrate. Yeah. And it is a well-deserved win. It was actually a very close game, so do not be sad if you're a good team. Boy, it really did come down to the last possible second. Good job, everyone.
Blair, quit showing off your full body tracking. I can't do that. That's incredible, though. I need to get that set up.
Well, I mean, I spent a lot of money for my full body, so.
Oh, I know. I just created a list of what I would need, and I'm like, holy crap, this
No,
is like
hang on.
worth of gear.
I got pull you aside for a second for saying I seen you set up the throne. You're lying about your not expensive taste.
I know. Pesby, you're not invited next time. I'm just kidding.
Pesby, clap, clap, clap.
Good
Very
game.
proud.
My Discord icon's literally a demon imp. You should have known.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Where am I? Here I am. Wait.
Oh.
I wasn't publicly
The
executed.
empath's grave is a
I
shovel.
died in the night. I wasn't publicly executed.
Shovel.
Right?
It's just a shovel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, do you actually like type in the deaths?
Yes.
Yeah, it's neat.
On day 2. Man, I even... The only downside that I died so early is I struggled so hard to get my model in here, and then it's just gone.
Can you make
Thank you for
a
the head
ghost
pat,
parade or something? I don't know.
Good game.
The only person
Sorry,
that
I didn't
knew
mute
my
that
role
time.
was Aurora.
Everybody heard that.
Ah.
How dare you have a chat?
Feels so wrong. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. To answer your question.
Also, Suda,
Yeah.
I'm so
Me
lucky
being
that you
saint,
didn't check
proof
me
I'm innocent.
ever.
Oh my god, yeah. I was going.
Still
I
can't
think-
believe how well
I'd
that
have to go
stood
back
up.
and check my VOD, but I'm pretty sure I was going to the night I died. So thank you for that.
It didn't work for Hal though.
I was waiting for my chance to do that, and then it just never came, and I'm like, you're kidding. You gotta be kidding me.
Admittedly,
One time
admittedly,
Lisa and I
I
used it up.
understand. I should have pulled back. I should have been very calm the next few nights. I cannot believe you dead people were like, oh, I'm dead. It's gotta be the guy who keeps fucking reinforcing what they know every time.
Listen. I think you got angry at me for saying that Hazard was Scarlet Woman when I was indeed correct.
No, you're right. You were. I
So-
was more generally upset that no one fucking listened to me.
So Hal's information was actually on the first day. They got a sober and correct 1. They were poisoned the second day, so we told them a 0, which pointed kind of a little bit towards the saint, right? And then for the remainder of the game, it was just all 1s. It literally became a meme each night, right?
Wow.
That's hilarious. No wonder you were so frustrated.
Now we gotta make a meme of that.
Oh my god.
I did have the
You,
nominating myself
Esme,
for chaos.
joined
Esme,
the
that was
conversation,
amazing.
Like the first night, and I kicked you out, and then the second night, and I was like, you know what? What are the odds, Pesby? Like next to 0. Fine, you're allowed in, and that was such a big mistake.
Really
I was like, I have no information on why I should trust you, so my instinct is to kick you out, but
My team loses.
fuck, whatever, you're allowed in. Wrong decision.
Good job on
And then I spent like half the game just talking to you exclusively because everyone else would always run off and talk to other people. I was in cahoots with the imp this whole time.
Oh wait, no, really?
I am legit shocked. I did not think that the evil team was going to be able to pull that off, but wow. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Hey, can I ask real quick for everyone? Because we have the 2 players left alive and we have all these, for a photo, can every dead player stand on their grave and the 2 live players stand at the 2 graves that are in front of everything?
Where was that here?
You got it.
I crashed at the reveal.
Yeah,
So
oh,
this
yeah.
is-
I don't know if anyone
I
noticed
have
that
to
he
watch
wasn't there for
Flair's
that.
stream. Man. I had my popcorn
Say
ready.
cheese. Or just scream. That way,
Hang
you
on.
know, you'll all have open,
Caigan,
happy
come
mouths.
come this way a little bit. Come towards your grave and everyone look up that way.
It literally doesn't work because you're all like ghosts with no mouths, but, you know, I put the screenshots in there.
I need to clip
Man,
that
this was
defense.
fun.
That
I
was
really
funny.
hope we can do this again sometime soon.
Hush.
There we go. Ta-da! Oh, Jiro's running around tiny.
Wait, what?
All right, everyone look over at that camera up top, aiming that direction.
Oh.
Yay! We all died.
Hey, we died.
Yeah. Good job,
All right, cool. I got it. Thank you.
Someone asked where the Scarlet Woman accusation came from. We were literally just trying to like throw ideas out, me and Sheem in the church. And again, I was trying to get as much information as I could. So I read the Scarlet Woman, and I was like, well, if we all thought it was Goblin, and we're still here, that would probably mean that the role of Imp went to someone else.
Mhm.
So it was wrong, but it was still correct.
Yeah, it could have definitely happened. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I got called.
No,
out.
everybody
This
did.
whole game, everything I knew was a lie.
Well, everybody did an amazing job. Like Pseudo, you were stating that, God, I can't remember exactly what it was, but you were stating some like very like complex
course.
thing could have just occurred, and I was like, oh my gosh, it absolutely
help.
could have. It
I had
didn't,
help.
but wow, that's really smart.
I had help. I had great help in my chat, and we were working together, and we still.
Oh,
lost.
nice.
Thank
Very
you,
nice.
Shire.
Me and VT were talking very vehemently trying to figure this out. And we were wrong every fucking time.
I think my
Oh
chat
my
was
God.
just as confused as I was. I was really.
I'm so sad
I
that we
was your
didn't get to
neighbor.
talk, Flair. You got eliminated, and we never got the chance.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to talk to someone too.
All right, hang
How
on.
small you guys are.
We're done being dead zoned right now, so I can for the final part of the stream at least.
Tiny Fox.
Okay, everybody can switch out of their dead avatars if you want to take a. If you want to take a picture, you know, not in the graveyard or in the graveyard, we can do it not dead photo.
Sorry. What? This is very entertaining.
Yeah, my chat was no help because they could see my role. They still kept throwing shade at me.
I wonder why.
How do you leave your?
Nuh-uh.
Go
Well,
back to your
hasn't.
default. Just go into inventory.
Yeah, and then
You go to
select
your
your
inventory,
avatar.
click it a single time, and then press equip.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. There it is. This is what I was using. So there we go.
Yay!
I see one of the graves is the Undertaker's shovel.
It's Hal's.
So if a player wasn't killed during the game, but they're on the losing team, don't worry, the grave will be dug. It's just not ready quite yet.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I was wondering if that or if it was for the Undertaker curse.
Well, right.
Undertaker almost never survives the first night in my
Oh
game.
yeah, absolutely.
Demon.
Demon. Demon. You're a little
It's a great defense.
It's the perfect defense.
I can't believe that defense is still the one thing that did nothing for me.
Nuh-uh.
What can I say?
No, you. Oh.
You have no idea how badly I've been waiting to say that this whole game.
See, I gave a good defense, and all you gave was nuh-uh. Not me.
Technically, that was objection. Nuh-uh.
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 Oh, did Gob crash out again? Oh no.
That's gonna be a meme now.
It looks like their stream also stopped, so...
Oh.
What happened?
Oh.
Is anyone else continuing on streaming whatever else? Because otherwise, I don't know a raid target. I don't know whatever else, and I'm just gonna end my night. It's 1 a.m. I'm tired.
Yes,
It was a long game, yeah.
Stream as well.
Yeah,
Is anyone here
I have a
streaming
headache
that's
from
gonna
that.
keep going?
Me.
I like how when your eyes go sideways, I can see straight into your head.
You're always on late. I'm sending people your way.
I'm not even joking. When you look fully to one side or the other, you can see into your head.
Oh yeah, because the eyes don't the texture form aren't the like actual orbs. They're just whatever else, so it cuts out super easy for this one. I need to like re-import and refix that, but the amount of time I struggled even getting just this to work for the time being. I should have just been the default avatar, but I was like, no, I want my skin.
Listen,
And
you
then-
looked amazing for 4 seconds, Claire.
I was in it for a whole
Welcome back, Moon.
Fuck. Oh well.
Big kitty.
Jiro, I would pass over to you, but I'm still in VR and it's a fucking struggle to raid out. So have good night. I am just ending my stream.
All right, good night.
Night, Flair.
Thank you all. It was all fun.
Yo, it was all fun, and I'll see y'all another time. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to. Goodbye.
It's like 9 for me, so it's so pretty early. I'm just like, I don't know what to play if I do just keep streaming.
All right, then mates. Hold crap. Hold on. Exit and save homes.
It's like Goblin return. Although I think their stream is just over anyway.
Welcome in, readers. Welcome in. I didn't welcome in.
Well, you didn't speak up enough.
Well, I don't know. I'm still debating if I am going to keep streaming because I don't really know what to do after this.
Yeah. Thank you, Ari and Delta, for hosting this. This was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah, if I'm still audible while I'm loading into my home, it was fun. Thanks.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy you guys had fun. Listen, if Pseudo wants to set something up again, we're totally happy to run another game whenever. And if Pseudo doesn't, everyone is more than welcome to join Delta and I's Discord, where we run probably like 4 or 5 of these every week, and we've been doing so for the last 3.5 years. So we are still in active development. We make new stuff for this all the time, and we have a lot of fun. So yeah, just let us know if you want to join, or let us know if you want another private game for your group. We're happy to make anything work.
Yeah, I'll be posting something in the Discord and seeing who's all interested in running this again. And I definitely plan to try and plan another session here.
Yes.
And then, Ari, if you want to share the link to your Discord in that chat, I think that would be the best place so everyone that wants to can join that.
Yeah, totally fine
Not
with letting anybody join. It's technically, this is a private beta, so, you know, we just ask that you treat it like any other private beta, right? So, but we do allow just streaming whenever. So any game that we run, we don't really care. Do whatever you like. It's just me and Delta working on it. So, you know, it takes a while to make kind of like an indie game, right? And there's still a ton of things that we want to add to this and a ton of polish we want to do. So, you know, yeah.
Well, all the work is very appreciated.
You left.
Thank you.
Mine is. I still says the thing that says loading. It broke. I'm stuck here now in purgatory.
Might have to click that again. Otherwise, we can move some of the dirt and put you back in the grave.
Yeah, I'll just climb underneath. Hang on.
There's actually an open one behind the tree if you want.
All right, but
I think I've decided what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep to the blood theme. I'm gonna go play Blood Typer some more.
Yeah, this was definitely good fun.
hey, there's a bucket down here.
Oh, yeah, we never actually talked about this.
If you click that will change your lectern color to that color, which I think is a zombie green, even though it doesn't look like it.
I thought it would be
the
golden.
colors are going to be a little tricky to see here, but it's fine. There's...
Anyway, VT, I'm very tired. If you're still hanging out, oh god, I think I'm just gonna hit the end stream button for it. If you want to message me in the Discord or just DM me or whatever else, I don't play Resonate very often. Hang on, let me speak to chat directly here. I'm gonna send you info about fixing that. Yeah, no. If you want to like message anything about Resonate or fixing any of the models or all that jazz for it, just message me outside of it. I'm very tired. I'm just gonna hit the end stream button. I'm not even worried about hitting my stream anything. I have a lot of VODs to catch up on and clips to make, so I've got that to deal with. But otherwise, I appreciate you for being here and hanging out and having this little fun little stuff. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see y'all later on, when I, of course, post this and yada yadas. But thank you for being here. Oh god, I can't even do like my hands while I'm out. Alright, whatever. Love you. Goodbye. I finally get to see you in Resonate. Yeah, I want to play this more. I've never had a reason to be in Resonate to do stuff, because I don't play in VR very often. So now that I have more reason to actually be in this, I might actually do this more often. So once I get, model correctly imported and all the rest, so it looks good and feels good, then I'll play it more. Yeah. All right, I gotta do my wave. Goodbye.